Oh yes, how I love my Chucky doll. Oh, how I love it. Oh, how I love it. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite.
Oh wait,
Oh,
Matt.
what?
Matt.
What?
The blue light's on. We're live.
Oh, hi guys. I was just hi guys. Welcome to tonight's episode of Matt the Franchize Live. It is June. It is June 11th, 2016.
It is June.
Yes. Yes, CC Nebraska, you kind of caught me. Were you watching the hidden camera or something? Yeah, I hope not. There is one in here, but
oh my.
we don't know. I don't even know where it is. You know where it is, Emma? I don't see it.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Oh wait, there it is, right there. Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's the regular camera.
Hi, Matt Jones. I love you too.
Yes. Oh yes, Matt Jones, one of our biggest fans. Shout out, buddy. Yeah. So anyway, yes, welcome to tonight's show. The Captain Slappy Hype, probably, knowing him, he probably still wants to keep an eye on what I'm doing here, but
either that or Mr. Bag, or maybe both.
Maybe. I mean, I haven't seen neither one of them in a while. But that's from some other show we used to do, right? Something like that?
Something like what?
Didn't we used to do like another show at one point?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I could have sworn we kind of had like another series that we used to do like a while back.
Did we?
Like back in like 2013 maybe?
Oh man, that's so long ago though.
Has it? Can you believe it's been like 3 years ago?
Wow. I'm
no,
so
actually
old.
It was 2014. That's what it was.
I'm so old.
It's 2000, but still, that's 2 years ago. I still can't believe that's been 2 years ago since we did that.
The feels.
Right in the feels. That was painful.
Don't die.
No, I promise I won't. So again, welcome to tonight's special edition of Matt the Franchize Live. We are doing the Chuck E. Cheese special tonight. So shout out from Kentucky, by the way, from Munch Jr.
You're from Kentucky?
I am not from Kentucky.
Then
I'm
why
from
are
Corpus Christi.
But then why are you saying shout out from?
Because somebody said hi from Kentucky, so I was saying hi back.
Oh.
To Munch Jr.
Hi to Kentucky. Hi Kentucky.
Yes. Yeah, so anyway, oh, we love both your shirts. Thanks. Mine's... Anyways, so yes, welcome to tonight's special edition of Matt the Franchize Live. So again, a big thank you to everybody who was actually contributing to tonight's episode.
Yes, thank you.
We had a lot of people who actually sent in your you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan win, and we'll be getting to those later on. If you are watching the show right now, another shameless plug, of course, like always. All right, so what I need you guys to do, if you are on Snapchat, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, make sure you're using the little hashtag right down here. Which it looks like I'm pointing to nothing but on the screen I'm actually pointing at this. There we go. Matt the Franchize. Make sure you use that hashtag and you take the pictures and stuff. Take pictures, take screenshots. This is one of the times I'll accept that. Just be nice and be cool and keep it kid friendly, please.
Yes, don't say mean stuff or inappropriate stuff.
And of course, the only thing I do request is in the chat room, everybody be respectful to each other. Do not disrespect anybody. Please be nice and respectful to one another. We don't like when having unneeded drama. Like there's already too much of that already.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, be sure to follow the official Matt the Franchize Live Instagram page.
Yes, make sure you follow that as well. Make sure you tag both my official Instagram and the Matt the Franchize one. Give me 1 second here. We're going to get you those hashtags you'll be using here in just a second. Give me one moment here. We're going to get those pulled up. Emma, why didn't you cue this up for me?
I don't know. I don't know how to use your newfangled technology.
You know how to use technology.
I don't use streaming technology yet though.
Well, Mr. Boots CEC is helping out. Taylor Wolfie is helping out too with some shameless plug-in for you. Thank you again, guys, for tagging. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna get you the. Okay, so with my username specifically, the one that I use personally is the Franchize454. If you are on, or you also have the other one, which is also Matt the Franchize Live, all one word. And yes, make sure you use the hashtag. Maybe your picture will be used in the next episode. Maybe we'll try to make that a thing. If we get more, here's the thing: if more people are viewing this and more people keep showing their support like this, we will continue to do that. So we're gonna roll into a couple of quick things that I did want to talk about also before we actually roll into the official Chuck E. Cheese side of the episode.
Someone caught your reference.
Oh, they did? Ha! That's awesome. Yes, that is that's what the 454 stands for.
Good job.
Back in Jacob Goldberg says, back in my day, we used to play tic-tac-toe on a hashtag. And we still do.
Back in my day, we used hashtags on sheet music.
You still do, don't you?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. So, let's roll into... Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about...
Your phone?
Yes, my phone. Oh, yes. 454 is wonderful. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to pull up the ad here. Or not the ad, but the deal we're going to talk about here in just a second. Again, I want to thank you guys. Wow, we got 40 people watching the show right now.
Wow, that's like...
That is the biggest turnout we've had in a very long time.
That's like a new record.
Seriously, guys, a huge thank you, because without you guys, this would not be possible. I never can stress that enough.
This is awesome. Like,
I know.
Man, wow.
So, I know you guys, I know sometimes I like to do news stories that are in the news right now, and there was one that kind of, for me personally, it kind of hit close to home a little bit. I don't know how. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with this person, who they were as a person. I've just kind of seen the news story that popped up within the last 24 hours. I don't know how many of you tune into The Voice. There is a person on there, or there was a contestant there by the name of Christina Grimmie. And unfortunately, we lost her yesterday. She unfortunately was she was doing a performance in, I guess, Florida, and a crazed fan, after the show, she was signing autographs after the show was over, and unfortunately, a crazed fan almost, she was unfortunately shot down by some guy. Unfortunately, the guy also shot himself. She was taken to the hospital where she was in critical condition, but
about 5 hours.
About 5 hours, yeah, about 5 hours into it, she unfortunately passed away. I've been kind of reading up on the story. Again, I never really followed her, so I wasn't very familiar with her, but I did hear the story, and it just, like I said, it hit close to home for this reason. I mean, as you guys know, I've been doing this YouTube stuff for 10 years now. You know, I've been, chasing what some people thought had been impossible dreams. And, it hit very close to home because of the fact this girl started on YouTube as well. She started posting videos of her singing, which led to her doing, I guess, The Voice, correct?
Yeah.
And then, I guess she finally got, a record deal, and she was actually coming out with music and stuff. And unfortunately, and what's crazy, too, is, with the way things are with technology nowadays, she posted, right before the concert, she actually posted a Snapchat of her right before the concert was going to happen, not knowing what was going to happen at the end of the night. And you
never know when.
Exactly, and it was
never know when you're going to be taken.
Especially like that. It was just such a sad story. She was 22 years old.
And I was never into her. I don't do the singing stuff on YouTube, but I do have friends that have been posting that they've been watching her since the very beginning. So this is hitting a lot of people really personally, since they've basically seen this girl grow up and mature into an amazing artist. They've
seen her evolve into this amazing time. I mean, I listened to a couple of her tracks before we actually went on the air, and I was like, wow, she was a beautiful singer, and she's a beautiful young lady too. It's really sad to see, somebody as beautiful and as sweet as her be taken down like that, And that brings me to another point, too, also, One important thing we really need to start doing, I know in our fandom there is always a lot of, there's a lot of people always going at each other, whether their opinion was too solid or whether their thoughts about something were not too as good as they would have liked. Honestly, you sit down and you think about moments like this, you never know when something's going to happen to somebody. I think it's really important as a community, we really need to stop treating each other with disrespect like we do sometimes. It really has been getting out of hand lately. There's been people who are just people who don't know how to keep stuff to themselves, or stuff that where people are just upset because either somebody lied to them, or just be honest. That's not hard to do.
Be honest and don't treat other people like trash just because you have the anonymity of the internet.
Exactly. I mean, the thing is, some people, they just take they just take some of the stuff just way too seriously, or they take stuff to a degree that doesn't need to go that way.
And just because you haven't witnessed it personally doesn't mean that it's not going on. Like, this does happen. I've been one of the subjects of some of this nonsense, and it's just, we need to stop.
I mean, honestly, you guys really need to take a look and just realize that, some of the stuff that's going on, or some of the stuff that we disagree with sometimes, is very childish sometimes. And I really feel like it really needs to stop. Because if we keep doing this to each other, we're never going to be able to enjoy our fandom like we would like to. It's just I want to see our community be able to be a positive one and not a negative one. You got to understand one thing too. When you disrespect friends or friends or stuff like that in the fandom, it doesn't just affect you, but it also affects everybody else. It's another thing too, is that it would also, I feel like it would be like really, I feel like it's really important to treat others the way you want to be treated.
You got to remember that there's someone on the other side of the screen. This isn't just like, you're not just talking to a screen, you're talking to an actual person. And I feel like people sometimes tend to forget that. They become kind of disassociated with it. And that's a really important thing to remember. Like, you're talking to someone who's a real person who has feelings. And
exactly. And, sometimes the feelings, sometimes they might not. And just because they don't share the same opinion with you, just because they don't share the same opinion, it doesn't mean you have to bash them or disrespect them or treat them like crap. That's probably that's the one thing I kind of got out of this specifically, this news story, was that you never know what somebody's going through sometimes. You don't know what they're going through on their side of the computer screen. Sometimes they could be going through depression. They could be going through, struggles in life. Like me, for a while, I was kind of like wanting to maybe kind of stop doing this for a while too. I'm openly admit that. It's just, I was kind of feeling like discouraged. There's so many people who are just so locked into self-entitlement that it ruins them as a person, but it also ruins their reputation online too. So,
and here's something I wanted to bring up. Me and my mom were actually watching Marriage Boot Camp earlier because my mom's a huge nerd about that, and I was just hanging out. So
shout out.
Hi, Mom. So so they have this one drill that they do in the Marriage Boot Camp where they stage either someone being on life support or someone having been in a car crash and having died. Either the partner has to be the one to turn off the life support, or they have to go identify the body in the morgue. So they basically play out this scenario, and it's a reminder to these couples that you never know if the last words you said to a person will be the last words. Like, you don't want your last words to someone to be negative or hurtful or hateful.
Absolutely.
You want your last words to someone to be loving, and you never know what words are going to be your last to someone.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to have that over your conscience, because it can eat you alive sometimes. I've seen it happen to a lot of friends. I've seen it happen to several friends of mine. Especially when I've lost a friend of mine to that kind of stuff. So, and I know I've talked about it a couple times here, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead. I mean, again, that's just my more serious thing I want to talk about. But I really hope you guys do take what I'm talking about here and take that into consideration. Sometimes you gotta just sit down and think about what's going on with your life, and just maybe there's something you need to work on, or if you want help, there's people who are willing to help you.
Yeah, I mean, we try to keep things light around here, but there are things that need to be addressed from time to time.
And this is definitely one of them. This is something I felt like was important, especially after this news story came out. This is kind of like, okay, this might be a good way to talk about this.
It was kind of a wake-up call. So
yeah, exactly. So let's again, let's take a moment to roll back into tonight's show. Now, No, that was something else I want to go over.
Why is the camera so off center? I just noticed that.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. And why? Do you know what's
is
up
that
with
Slappy's chair?
Yeah, I don't know why Slappy's chair is here. I mean, is there? I don't see him around in here anywhere or anything like that. I guess. Wait, who's that? Hi, can I help you?
Oh, hi.
It's Sasquatch.
Is this Chuck E. Cheese?
No, this is
No?
this is Patrick.
Oh,
Hello.
hey guys.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. My good friend Jaden, as you all know
Howdy.
from Instagram as Chucky Live.
Hello.
How are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic.
Excited.
Mr. Tall himself.
Yes, Mr. Tall, Mr. Tall himself.
The giant.
Casual male, big and tall.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your name. This will be your new nickname. Is XL, extra large. Because look at you, you tower me, dude. And
I know.
But then again, anybody can tower me at some points.
People usually call me the gentle giant.
Aw, that's cute.
I like that. I think that might be what we go with here then.
Yeah.
But
That'll work.
also, I do want to at least kind of throw a I do also want to throw a huge thank you also to Hipster Chucky for making the graphics that you guys saw on the pre-show before the countdown started. If you saw it, then you'll see how awesome it was. We'll be using it also later on today too. Again, I want to thank everybody who is consistently also posting about the show tonight. It definitely seems like we've got a huge crowd tonight.
Yeah.
A Slappy Squirrel. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's the one from Animaniacs.
Yeah.
But
Different Slappy.
yes, different Slappy, but yes, indeed. So we're gonna go ahead and roll into some of the "Do you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan?" win. Now, also, I do want to note, if you want to throw one at me, I would like you to go ahead and throw it out there in a little bit, not yet, because I'm gonna read off the ones. Okay, so the first ones we're gonna read are the ones off of Instagram, actually. So I mean, off the off the Showbiz Lounge one. Let me pull it up here.
Oh my.
As you can totally tell, I was totally ready for this.
Always be prepared.
Yes,
You're
you would
living
think.
by the Boy Scout law, aren't
I
you?
was gonna say I was an Eagle Scout. I should do this stuff, but nope, I do not.
Shout out to my brother who is on the way to Boy Scout camp right now, actually.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and read. I'm gonna read off some of these, and I'm gonna say the part where I'm gonna say certain parts, and then I'm gonna let them read off the answer. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just pick one at random here. Okay, actually, we'll go ahead and pick the first one. So the first one is from our buddy Jeffrey S. I'm not gonna give last names unless I know they're okay with that. So this one's by Jeffrey S. So you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when
You know the Munchies Make Believe band cover song more than the actual song.
Ain't that the truth?
literally.
That's pretty
Funny.
bad because that's how I am with the song "Need a New Wheel," which is a parody of "Head Over Heels" by Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
I know the "Need a New Wheel" lyrics better than I do that song, honestly.
The funny thing is, Munch's Make Believe Band actually introduced me to my favorite song, "Take on Me" by Aha. So.
Best song ever.
Oh yeah.
It
That's my
wasn't
favorite
it
song.
wasn't the best cover song though, but it was still good.
It was a pretty good cover song.
It was
was a good
good,
one.
but it wasn't the best one. Like I feel like that one could have been a lot better.
I could do it
It
better.
is one of my favorite Helen songs.
I'll fight you, Helen.
Okay. So the next one is coming from Mr. Jonah P. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Man, we got really immature. Okay, so you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when
You are the only one in the showroom.
ain't that the truth, right? Unless you're there with your friends.
Oh.
I hope somebody screenshotted that.
Yes. I have a funny story about that. So that wasn't the story. Can I tell my story? Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was the only one in the showroom one time, as usual. But there was a reason behind that. I was at the Omaha location, and they have a 3-stage, and Pasquale, he's obviously part of that, and his character didn't have the mask on, and it was sitting next to the character on the amp. So that's why I was the only one there, because everyone was too freaked out to come close. So.
Oh yes. All right. Yes, I have a Samsung. It's a Samsung Galaxy S4. I am really behind on my phones. I probably need to upgrade.
Sorry, I like telling stories, so I mean, you might get a couple of stories out of me.
That's okay. Story time. Hang on. We got another bit. Hang on. Another picture was tagged. I'm gonna see what. Oh, it's another one. A wild. I like that. Patrick put plot twist. A wild Jaden appears on Matt the Franchize Live.
Ironically, I was playing Pokemon.
That's great.
I was gonna say it's a Pokemon reference. That's awesome.
That's what I was playing. Look. Oh, Pokemon.
There we go. Shout out.
Gotta catch them all.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna take the next one here.
That's my current mission.
Okay. This one's from John B. Not like we don't know who that is. Okay. For the record, I told you to go with an S5. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. But the thing was, it was more pricey at the time. I was a poor Mexican at the time.
At the time.
At the time. Okay, fine. I still am.
Are
Okay,
you no longer Mexican?
Yeah. That.
It's okay, Matt. It's okay.
You've embraced your inner gringo.
Oh my goodness, that is terrible. Okay. All right, hang on. Let me get another one pulled up here. Okay, so all right, so you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you're the only one who knows the answer to. So what does the E stand for?
There's a couple answers to that, isn't there?
There's only one. Woo! I just owned you. All right, Jaden, drop some education on us. What is Chuck E. Cheese's full name?
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Woo! That's what's up. High five.
Oh, that I was thinking of. Was it Jen's store that had the family portrait or whatever back in the day? And
yeah, that was the one.
that wasn't official. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
They said something was his middle name and it wasn't, obviously, because they changed it. Well, it wasn't
Lord.
established, so.
But only his mother can call him that.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Chuck E. Cheese, Texas, for getting that epic screenshot. That is awesome. Everybody's faces in that are absolutely awesome. I think we need to take that picture and put it on the actual Matt the Franchize thing.
I need that picture framed.
Yes, me too. I want to take it. I want to do that too.
Yes, rip me. Rip.
Okay. Okay, let's see here.
I don't like being wrong.
Okay. The next one is from John M. And you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when
you prefer the parody song over the actual song.
Ain't that the truth?
I agree.
That could also be applicable to like Weird Al fans too, though.
True. That is very true. That is very, very true. All right, so let's see. Here.
I sure heard most of the parody songs first before I heard the actual song.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least for me, whenever I heard the licensed song version of a song, I usually heard it at Chuck E. Cheese first, and then. All right.
Sorry, by the way, for my coughing. I have allergies, so I'm sorry for being disruptive.
She's allergic to me.
I'm allergic to nerds.
I think I heard my fiber optic sign making noises again.
Oh no, it's haunted.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Are you really sure?
I'm 200% sure.
Well, I think we need to call a ghost hunter to verify that because it's making spooky noises.
Who do you call?
Someone else. If you know what that is, if you know what that movie reference is from, you're awesome. See if anybody actually knows that. Anyway, so let's see.
Do you remember the AutoNation commercials that used to have that song?
Yes.
Yes.
What was it before it was AutoNation? I don't remember.
It was AutoNation.
No. It was like some Ford dealership before it got out.
Yes! There are people who actually got that one. That's
Casper.
awesome. Casper the Friendly Ghost. That was a reference from that movie. Actually, I'm going to probably kill the sign because you can't really see it anyway.
Is that what's making that sound?
Yeah, that noise you keep hearing is the fiber optic sign.
It sounds like a sick cat back there. Like, no joke. No joke.
Sorry.
It's crusty.
Probably.
Oh.
He's in that box. He's in there.
Poor Krusty. Rip in peace.
Yeah, when it gets to a certain point on the sign, it actually makes that noise. But when it's like flickering and whatnot, then it doesn't usually. So give me 1 second here. There we go. Fix that.
I'm far too amused by spinny chairs. Like,
I've
legit.
kind of noticed.
I don't have
Having
one.
fun there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Let's see here. Man, we are... Wow. We are getting a lot of hits tonight, people. Thank you again to everybody who is continuing to to help kind of get the word out for tonight's show.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I keep seeing all the Instagram posts and stuff. I'm trying to keep up with them. You guys are awesome.
Very awesome. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you're British. Same.
You paid 20 pounds for a Jasper PVC. Okay, for those who don't know what a Jasper PVC is, this is what it is right here. This little bad boy right here.
That's my dad.
No, it's not. It's mine.
So we can't have the same dad, is what you're saying?
Yes, pretty much.
You know what? I'll fight you.
That's the deal.
I'll fight you for custody of the dad.
Oh, that's a deal. Hey, Munch, why don't we go out there and build a snowman? No, do not start that song. If you start that song, you will be banned from this studio indefinitely.
The camera needs to focus. There we go. It was struggling a little bit.
The struggle is real. All right, let's see here. Let's pull another one real quick. These are only the ones on Facebook. If you send them through Instagram, I'm gonna do those. We're gonna do those later in the show. Those are gonna be later in the evening. I didn't want to do them all at the same time.
Oh, okay. So someone just said Jasper the Friendly Dog Ghost, but I thought it said donut, so I was really confused there for a second.
Jasper the Friendly Donut.
I could really go for some donuts right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, that does sound good, right?
Oh my gosh, we have this awesome donut shop up by our house. It's the best. These two little Asian ladies run it. Like not old, but you know older. They're the best.
Yeah, usually those donut shops are usually the best.
Right? It's
There's
like
usually those have like the best kolaches too.
oh my gosh, yes, they're
Yes.
kolaches.
I love kolaches. But the one place I love getting donuts from is Krispy Kreme.
I love Krispy
Yes.
Kreme, but this place up by our house is even better than that. Like
Really?
yeah, you need to
Are they that good, huh?
Yes, you need to come get breakfast there sometime.
Oh, thank you.
All of a sudden, I'm hungry now.
I know, right? I think we all... Man, you know we should have eaten maybe pizza.
Yeah.
We should have maybe gotten a pizza before we start the show.
Not that we did that or anything.
No, not at all.
Of course not.
Nope, not at all. But, okay, let's hang on. Let me pull up another one here. Hang on a second here.
Have you ever noticed how all those little donut shops always seem to have the same name? They always seem to be named Donut Palace, but none of them are affiliated with one another. It's just the name that they so happen to choose.
Right.
That's what ours is called.
And none of them are a palace either. It's not a castle or anything.
No, just a little store in a strip mall.
All right, so here's the one that my buddy VJ thought was like one of the funnier ones. But you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you have more tokens in your wallet than actual change.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, so I'm gonna do another one here. All right, Jaden, take this one right here from Mr. Boots. All right, so you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan.
When you can identify music in the wild that was used in training videos.
Yes, I can't even tell you how many times that happens with me. All right, let's see. Let me see if there's any.
Someone says Play Pass.
Play Pass. Yes, I have a Play
That
Pass.
too.
Do you just like keep them in your wallet because like I would.
The Play Passes are being rolled out to all stores officially, but it's gonna be within the span of a year that all stores are gonna get it. So it's not.
They're actually really cool though. I like them. You can like see that way you don't have to take up all the room in your wallet with tokens. You can just have a little.
We have a little thing like this of tokens.
See, it's noisy. It's clunky. It's noisy. It's inconvenient.
But
with the Play Pass,
I almost dropped all those.
With the Play Pass, you just have a little card, and then you tap it to the thing, and then you're good to go.
Beautiful. There's a copper token.
Rare.
Any pizza time?
Oh, this is all this is my token collection stuff here. So yeah, there's probably a couple Pizza Time tokens in here.
You should see
That's
mine.
Dave and Buster's.
There's a couple of knockoff Chucky tokens in there too. Let's see. Here's a Pizza Time theater
You're
one.
going to jail.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. So there's some more Chuck E. Cheese stuff on there. There you go. Beautiful.
I need to
And
start
pizza we trust.
I need to start working on my collection because I started one and I have them in the nice little sleeves, but I only have like recent ones. The most old one I have is like 1991.
We need to change that.
We need to change that for sure.
Yeah, y'all are gonna help me.
I am?
Yes.
Since when?
I've enlisted your help. You're hired.
All right, and let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. All right, so let's roll into some more. Like I guess we'll do some random stories here for right now because I think we're definitely doing good with as far as those things. Oh, actually, hang on. I've got a couple more on my actual Facebook page because I set one up in the lounge and then I also set one up on my actual Facebook page. So let me find like my real one. Okay, let's see. There's like 5 on this one, so we'll see what they got here. So
That's 5.
that is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Okay, so this one it comes from a kid named Jaden T.
Wonder who that could be.
I don't know, but that guy just
Sorry,
guy-
I keep
that guy's-
knocking over my water
that guy's
bottle.
crazy, dude. Don't you
I
know
know.
him? Aren't you like good friends with him or something like that?
Yeah, kinda.
I heard he's bad at keeping secrets too.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anyways, so his was.
Roasted.
You know you're a CEC fan when you perform Chucky live shows in your room. Let's be honest. How many people are guilty of that one?
I used to do that, yeah.
Then raise your hand. Other hand so we can see it. There we go.
I can't tell my directions apart.
I-
It's all flipped.
Apparently, according to Jacob, that Jaden guy is a butt. He said he heard he's a butt.
Oh my.
Yes. No, he's not. He's a great guy, as far as I know.
Yes, he is.
All right, so let's see here.
I don't know, man. I heard he's a dork.
Maybe.
There's a lot of people that are raising their hands.
I've heard that Emma girl's like a really big dork too.
Oh no, right?
Yeah, dude. I mean, there we go. We keep it balanced and keep it positive, people. We're family, remember? But then again, family does pick on each other sometimes.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Now say Chucky chose the cheddar and he chose the cheese he chose.
Oh my.
That's an old show tape reference.
Say that 5
Very
times
good.
fast.
I can't, for the life of me. Okay, so this other nerdy girl named Emma W also sent one in too. Do you know her?
I think I've heard of her. Maybe. I don't
think
know.
I think you know her probably. Okay,
Probably
so
met in passing or something.
yes, indeed. Okay, so you know you're a CEC fan when you find spare tokens hiding around the house. I am totally guilty of that one too. You could probably go around here. It's like an Easter egg hunt, pretty much with tokens. So
Can I go on an Easter egg hunt now?
no, because I think at this point I've cleaned them all up.
Oh. Very good. I'm proud of you.
Yes.
I'm so proud.
Let's see. Okay, I got another one here. One more, and this will be. I'm gonna make this one the last one for right now, and then we'll do maybe just some random stories here, guys.
That'd be good.
Okay, so you know you're a CEC fan when you hear songs on the radio and suddenly think of Chuck E. Cheese and his friends singing their version of the song.
That happens all the time.
I'm guilty of that one.
Same.
Yes. All right, so let's see. All right, so that's all for right now. We will come back to do some more of those real quick, or we'll go back to those in a little bit.
Someone's wondering who the hot bald guy is. He's a handsome young man. That's who he is.
Hi, Mom.
That is your mom,
Yeah, that is
actually.
my mom.
That's awesome.
I was hoping you were gonna mention it. I didn't want to I didn't
no,
want to
right?
be that guy.
Gal.
Oh, I mean whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
What?
something got blocked by the
Oh,
blacklist.
check under Dick. Oh, okay, I see why. Check under Dick Frank's couch. But yes, I know what you meant, Patrick. I know you didn't mean that in the wrong way.
Sorry, blacklist apparently discriminates against people named Richard.
Well, yeah, when you spell it like that, it does show it like that. Anyways, but yes, yes, show my art hipster from Hipster Chuck. I did show it earlier. We're actually using that on the standby graphics and stuff. So
Yes, you are official now.
yes, you are officially cool in my book.
Join the ranks with other people.
Again, thank you so much for making those graphics for me. I really do appreciate it. They look awesome.
You'll have to make me some.
Yes.
Ooh.
Make me another one. No, I'm just kidding. No. I've got enough already. I think we're good as far as that
So-
goes.
As the social media manager, I have a question. Would people be interested if I set up an art bureau and made it so like you could submit art and
Dude, yes. People need to send fan art of the show.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I set up one the other day. I don't have it. I don't have the link right now, but I will post that eventually. So y'all draw stuff and then
Send it to me.
and then send it to Matt, and we'll look at it, and it'll be great.
Do it on Art Retro Pizza Zone. No, because we don't really keen ourselves on really a Chuck E. Cheese show. This is, like I said, this is a
No.
one-off special. So, yeah. If you want to do stuff, submit it to me, or at least let me know.
And Art Buru, Buru is a website where you can submit artwork. I mean, that's just what a lot of streamers use, so that's why I chose that one.
Right. All right, so we're going to roll into the next part of our thing. We're going to share just random stories from stuff that we were talking about. So, one thing we were talking about is actually... we were talking specifically about April 2010 show because there was a couple of tracks on the thing I used from there earlier. So now we're talking about the Star Stage specifically.
Yeah.
I mean, so let me ask you guys. I mean, what were your guys' thoughts on the idea of this stage specifically? I mean, obviously it was very short-lived. So I want to kind of get your guys' thoughts on those specifically.
I didn't see it in real life until like a lot of major modifications had been made, but even then it was still really cool. I thought it was a really good idea, and if it weren't for like the technical aspect of it, it would have been really awesome to have had implemented rather than Circle of Lights.
Yeah, it would have been cool, or if they actually implemented like some of the stuff that Circles of Light has into that show also, like maybe the technology and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, if they could do something that was kind of like a mixture of the two and keep a robot.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
All right, so what were your thoughts on it, Jaden?
I loved it. I wish they did more stores. I loved how they had more animatronic characters on it. And for those who don't know what the Star Stage is, it was a test stage at the Montfort location where they had singing flowers in the background and a Squally in the background, and they were all animatronic. But it was short-lived.
I don't think I saw it. I think they had ripped it out by the time I actually got to see
Pasquale had like 3 movements. He bounced up and down. He lifted up his arm, and then also he because he did like that.
Mustache.
And then his mustache twitched so whenever he talked.
There was also 3 different backdrops that would come down too.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there were 3 different. I got video of that. Yes, people, I will be uploading that.
Yeah, like I said, by the time I saw it, it had been almost dismantled. There were just a few minor elements left, but it was still really cool. Like even with a lot of the stuff taken out, I don't know. I thought it was neat, but like I feel like the nod to Pasquale and thus a nod to having other characters. I just felt that was really cool, and I feel like the whole Chuck centric thing that's been going on since Studio C came around. I don't like that too much. I like the other characters being there to round it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Wish there would come up more ideas of stages like that with more characters or at least more animatronics on the stage.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way that they're going with stuff now. It just really stinks that that's the route they're going. But
yeah,
I mean, the thing is too, you got to think about it this way too, is that they had at least for a solid 37 years they've had characters on the stage at least regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we got 35 years at least out of it, where all stores at one point had characters or whatnot, except if you don't count the test phase of Waco. Which, a lot of people remember that from like early 2003.
Cringe.
But the good news is we still have a lot of locations that have much as make-believe band.
Yeah.
2 stages and 3 stages.
Yeah,
let's try and conserve them.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Not let them go to trash like Omaha.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Hashtag the show matters.
No. It's the show at CEC
Yes,
matters.
that's what
Which, here's a funny thing about that too. A lot of people don't realize this. And this is probably going to be the first of a lot of people hearing about this, honestly. But I was the one who actually spearheaded that whole project.
What?
The show at CEC Matters hashtag.
Oh, I thought you meant ripping out the robots. I was like,
yeah,
what?
that was me. I remember I gave the graphics to a bunch of people, and I just told them, spread it like wildfire. Let's try it. Because this was back last year when the show was looking like they were going to kind of just go a different route with it. But then luckily we started getting new content, luckily.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but I was the one who created the graphics for that. I'm also the one who spearheaded everything on that. I just didn't want to take the credit for it at the time.
But now that it's, Some time has passed.
Some time has passed now. You know, obviously we're getting more content in our shows and stuff. So obviously the word got out, and it was a raving success.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit better now.
Yeah,
we got 5 songs in the show now. And
I mean,
new content.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people knew about that, but yeah, it was given to several people, including a couple of others that shall not be named. But
secret friends.
Oh yeah, but people who think very highly of other people that I don't really at this point. But what's it called? So I mean, yeah, I gave the graphics to certain people. They do their part, and of course, obviously, you know, it happened. It happened like it turned into something. It turned into like a big thing, and you know, again, I'm not one to take the glory on anything like that, but I was very proud to see how that worked out. Thank you, Chad, for calling me genius. That's your dad.
Yeah, that's
Aww.
Both my parents are watching now.
I was gonna say both your mom and your dad are watching. Look at that.
Feels.
Right in the feels.
Yeah.
So
your son's a star. More or less. What?
Can I give commentary? Like I was thinking about this.
The floor is yours.
Thank you. So I feel like a lot of the only 2 companies that really do animatronics, Disney and CEC, have both been phasing out the animatronics as of late, and like Disney not so much, but Chuck E. Cheese obviously big time, and Disney is certainly cutting back on the amount of animatronics they put into stuff. Like they don't do
I've heard that holograms are becoming a thing now.
Yeah, more projections and stuff like that.
Like they used to have like American Sings and Food Rocks and all that, and over time the popularity of those shows must have decreased, or either that or they just didn't feel like doing it anymore because for one reason or another they have been not doing that kind of thing anymore. And I feel like it's kind of an underappreciated art form, and I feel like also if there was effort put into it, like if they actually took the time and dedication that needs to be taken with that art, then it could have the popularity that it once did. But since people are so eager to abandon it for new technology, and that just leads it to it obviously being degraded and not taken care of. And that's when the show starts to lose popularity, is when it's not taken care of, and you can tell that there are problems with it. So I feel like if places would actually put more effort into it instead of just being so eager to abandon it.
Hey, the bright side is though, I gotta give it to CEC Entertainment and them. I gotta give it to CEC Entertainment as far as like lately. I know with Show 3, the content, obviously the programming has gotten way better all of a sudden.
It has.
Whoever's been working on that stuff is a pure genius. But what's it called? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like new people who've been working on stuff and whatnot. So I mean, it's good to see new stuff coming into this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they're actually putting more effort into it now, because it shows, and like you can tell, when they're actually trying rather than just giving up on it. And
absolutely.
That's what makes all the difference.
You can tell they're keeping the shows fresh too, because they got new puppets coming out. They got new songs.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're actually trying now, and that's a lot more than they had been doing for a while. I mean, recent years it's been getting a lot better, but back in my day when I was a little youngster going to Chuck E. Cheese, they had pretty much given up on it at that point. So it's just awesome to see this stuff coming back.
Yes, indeed. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break real quick. We're gonna roll into probably the reacts video. We may do the other CEC fan stuff. So roll on to it here, guys. We'll be right back in here in just a second. All right, guys, we're back in. Thank you guys for holding up with us, guys. Again, I want to thank everybody so much for watching tonight's show. Oh, what's this? Well, I think I'm gonna probably need to take this call here in a minute. Do you guys think you can hold the fort while I'm gone for a little bit?
Oh my.
Sure.
Jaden, you can sit in my chair if you guys want to just kind of just talk Chuck E. Cheese in there. Of course, if anything happens, you know where to find me. Okay, guys?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Looks like I'm the host now.
Hey, let's not push it now. I'm just kidding. Man, dude, you are tall.
I know.
Man, you are. So hang on, let me fix the camera real quick.
I feel so short.
And that's because it's adjusted a little bit too.
I'm only
Alright.
5'4".
All right, there we go. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
How are you guys doing today?
Hello, chat. Hi.
Jaden the Franchize. Yes.
True. True.
So what do you guys think about the shows nowadays?
I guess there's a little bit of a lag between.
There's a big lag, so talk between each other.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
okay.
Sorry, Dad.
Okay.
Jaden for President 2020. Yes.
I can dig it.
Still a better candidate than Trump or Hillary.
That's probably true.
I'm just saying.
Bernie. I mean, we're not going into politics, but just saying.
Yeah, let's keep it CEC related.
Just saying. People think that the shows are better than before, so
That's good.
that is very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I love that they're taking care of them, and since someone leaked some new stuff, oh no, don't leak things, dude. Don't do that. Don't leak things. Let's not do that, please. Like, don't ruin surprises for people.
Yes, please don't.
They're getting really good. There is a big difference. Yes, there is.
Jacob, I won't be giving this chair back.
Oh, yes, you will.
Maybe.
I heard that.
They're all right, but I'd love to see the animatronics carry out conversations with each other again.
Yes.
Are they not doing that?
No, not really. I mean, they talk to each other during the songs. Like, in the Rainy Day song, they talk to each other. And,
Okay. See, I haven't been in a while.
Yeah.
I've been busy. You know, I just graduated high school, so.
yeah. But I do
I'm
miss... I'd miss the long segments where there's 2 songs in every segment, and they would talk in between, and when Pasquale would actually tell the jokes in animatronic form and not just on the screen.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of breaks the fourth wall when they just have the puppet there and don't have the animatronic moving. I don't know. I feel like the puppets should be utilized in situations where they don't have a show or. But I mean, they're cool. I like them.
Yeah.
But it feels kind of fourth wall breaky.
Yeah.
When you just have like the boss just standing there while their voices are heard over the speakers and they're just like.
And that's another reason why we kind of need all the characters on the stage, because during the songs where it's like Kellen singing Game in Time and stuff like that, Chucky's just standing there, not knowing what to do.
That's been a huge problem I've noticed. But like back in the day, they had. I don't know if they do this anymore, but like they had where the screen was divided into 4 and they had one character in each little square. Do they still do that?
No, I missed that though.
That was cool. That was from like early 2000s, so that hasn't been around for a while.
But don't get me wrong, I do like the new Chucky puppet.
Yeah.
And I do like all the new songs and stuff too.
Yeah. The new Chucky puppet is actually really cute. I dig it.
Yeah. And they've been upgrading their looks too. Like there's a new Pasquale coming out now. I guess there might be a Jasper. I don't know yet.
I'm really glad that they're continuing to develop the characters' appearances instead of just keeping the stuff that they had and calling it good, because I like that they're continuing to evolve them. Like that's the thing with having characters, is that you have to keep evolving them for them to be like not only appealing to the viewers but also relatable.
Yeah.
So you just got to keep evolving your characters. That goes for anything.
And that's another good thing too. I know like some people might not like the new looks that are coming out and everything, but the good news is that shows you guys that CEC does care about the characters and stuff by updating their looks and everything. I mean, because think about it, they could have dropped all the characters and they could have just been Chucky. Just think about how bad that would be.
Yeah, I mean, they're making them so much more dynamic and continuing to put the effort in, and I really respect them for that.
Yeah.
As a hobbyist cartoonist, don't I know it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My characters have gone through so many redesigns over the years. Chucky has been kind of rude in the shows lately. Well, that's kind of how he was originally, though, so that's just kind of holding more true to his original nature, I guess.
Yeah, and we have been seeing all the craziness that's been happening with him, like in the Cowboys Life for Me, Pasquale's look, and Phil's look, and all the, especially Rainy Day, when like everybody's saying We need rhinoceroses, or what's about a roller coaster inside the living room?
Someone says they want to pet the Chucky puppet, and I've got good news for them. You can buy these, and they look like the puppet, sort of, kind of, and you can pet them. They look reminiscent of them, so
yeah,
close enough, right?
Small puppet.
It's not really a puppet. But... I mean, they just did a huge promotion for Helen, and I feel like we're gonna hear more character birthdays later on.
Yeah.
I've heard that that's what they're gonna do is continue giving each character more depth, like make this an all around the board thing, not just Helen. So
that's another good thing is that I hope they don't change Chucky's birthday from May 17th because that's one day before my birthday. So
happy birthday!
Thank you.
Belated.
Yeah, belated birthday. But it does sound like they'll be giving all the other characters birthdays too. I mean, that would be good. And it's another good thing how they've been keeping the characters, they've been focusing on them and stuff too, like, because most people don't really know who Helen is and everything, so it's good that they're giving her more attention.
Yeah, and even then, Helen's the more recognizable character out of the ones besides Chucky, because she's included in, like, merchandise and stuff, so.
Yeah.
So I really hope that they're going to continue developing the other characters as well and give them more face time and all that. And someone says they want plushes of Mudge, Jasper, and Pasquale, and I totally agree with that.
Yes,
because
we do.
It needs to be more than just Helen and Chucky. Like, that's what it's been the past, like, 10 years, and it's like, we need the other characters to get some love, too.
Yeah. We need more figures like this, too, of the other characters.
Yes, action figures.
Don't touch that!
Listen here.
I know it. I said something. I'm in the other room.
What was that?
I don't know.
The gods in the closet.
I think this place is haunted.
The gods in the closet? Oh my.
Yes, there are a couple of them, so be careful.
Are they ever going to come out of the closet?
Probably not.
Bring on the plushes. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Maybe some more shirts and stuff that we can actually wear too, not just kid sizes.
I wish they would have continued to stick with the every boy, every girl character backgrounds rather than making up completely different stories. What? I don't know what that means.
Well, they've been kind of changing the characters' stories. Like Chucky and Helen have a different background story now. Like Helen's background story now is that Chucky met her in the game room and stuff.
That's cute. Was it different before?
Yeah.
What was it before?
I don't know. It talks about it in Every Boy, Every Girl, where.
Is that a bit?
Try her wings, buried as a nest.
Yeah.
And then she joined up with Chuck E. Cheese. She knew she found the dove.
Yes.
It sounds like Matt's talking into a cup or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
But I can still hear you.
Those walls are surprisingly cup sounding.
Yeah.
But
Yes!
But okay, so I've never heard that bit, so I guess I'm a little bit in the dark. But
yeah, I got some catching
what
up
else
to do.
Yeah, I mean, again, it goes along with the whole character evolution thing. You just gotta change the backstories to be more relatable, more, more dynamic instead of it just being something generic. I don't know. I like the way that they're going.
Yeah.
Okay, did I miss anything?
Not really.
Well,
You guys been behaving yourselves at least? While I've been going?
No,
No.
we've been bad.
Nah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, you're not getting a chair back, by the way.
Excuse me.
Jacob said it, not me.
Well, since when did we start listening to Jacob?
Jacob's
Always.
the boss.
Yeah.
Jacob's not the boss.
Since when is he not the boss?
The producer was the boss, but she got fired.
Sorry.
Oh my.
Yeah.
How do you fire your own boss?
Yeah, it was at work.
That was a long and complicated story. We're gonna save that for a different day.
I guess you can have your chair back.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Now I gotta move the camera back so where we can see everybody. Because if not, we just see Jaden's shoulder.
Nice shoulder, Jaden.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it this way. No, just kidding.
No, I was not.
playing.
What are you talking about? I was not covering my mouth. I was in the other room. Man. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and no, Brandon, you are not the boss.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Huh?
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan.
I am so lost right now. Did I miss something?
Does anybody get that reference?
I hope so.
I hope somebody does.
Which one of you fellers is a real dirty Dan?
I am.
Why am I missing this reference? It's like on the tip of my tongue here.
Who lives under a pineapple under the sea?
Okay, I thought so.
There you go.
I thought that's what it was, but I was like, okay, I'm not 100% sure here. What's going on?
Yes, that's from
You guys-
SpongeBob.
That was great, though. I love how both of y'all just like reference that. Like,
Classic
That was
SpongeBob,
great.
man. That's my life.
I miss those.
whew, man. All right, so let's go ahead and
I'm the real Slim Shady.
yes, will the real Sim Sadie please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Yes, I gotta agree with Bamleak on this one. The earlier episodes of SpongeBob were the best.
Yeah,
Yes.
once Steven Hillenburg dropped out of it, it got really weird. Like, I don't watch the new stuff.
Yeah, I don't
It's not
either.
as good.
It's because Hillenburg left. Like, that's the guy who was supporting the whole thing. And then it just got really bizarre and really creepy.
It's okay, Brandon. I was joking. You can be the boss if you want to. Pat him on the head.
SpongeBob Squire Pants. Was that an
Yes.
episode?
I don't remember.
The jousting one, maybe? I don't know.
All right, so
Oh yeah, that's right.
all right, so here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna put the show on. We're gonna. No, it's not Patrick in a gorilla suit. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
The gorilla under the sea or whatever. Okay,
So good.
so we're gonna go ahead and have you guys ask some Chucky questions in the chat room. Go ahead and start throwing them in now. We're gonna put on standby for a little bit so we can get some questions piled up here. So go ahead and start shooting your questions. We'll be right. Holy cow, that was fast. We did actually get a lot of questions already.
Yeah, we did.
That was pretty quick. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll into I'm gonna pick some at random here, and I'm gonna scoot in. Don't be afraid to scoot in. There you go. Now we can see you better, Emma.
I dropped my doll.
Oh yeah, but I gotta get that Chucky doll from the closet.
Yeah, you threw it.
The one I tossed in the
Yeah.
closet. Talk about aim.
Chucky's closeted. Sorry, Chuck.
Oops. Oh well. Okay, so first question we got is from Hipster Chucky. Why does Chucky hate broccoli?
Does he?
I didn't even know he hated broccoli.
I don't
I
know
like
that
broccoli.
either.
That must be a new one for me.
Steamed broccoli is the best broccoli.
Munch Jr. asks, is it a mouse or Patrick in a gorilla suit?
The world may never know.
That is a good question.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's see here.
Ooh.
All right, Pizza Cam or Munch Jr.?
That one's a hard one.
Yeah, that is a hard one. Maybe Pizza Can, just because he would sing and stuff.
Yeah, I gotta
And he
agree
was
with you. on
natural
that.
animatronic and
Yeah.
just didn't have one movement that would go up and down.
Well,
Hey.
Munch Jr. has the cute
Hold that thought. Don't be talking about one single movement.
Oh. No, I'm not talking about that. The flag waver's great, man.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
the flag waver doesn't have the mouth, so technically that's not even an argument. So, I mean, you can't argue that the
They
flag
danced to
waver
the
doesn't
music,
sing
though.
because it can't. It
It
doesn't
can't.
have-
You're right.
I feel like Munch Jr. has the cute factor going for him, but I also feel like since neither character really got any development whatsoever, I don't feel like I can accurately judge them from that standpoint.
Yeah.
But from a technical aspect, Pizza Can.
Will there be a second Chuck E. Cheese movie? Probably not. Let's be honest. Well, you know, maybe they might. I mean, with the backstories, I know I heard you guys talking about that.
Yeah, they got the puppets.
They got the puppets. They have the backstories that they're developing right now. There's not a whole lot on that just yet, but I mean, there has been talk about the backstories.
Let's just say they could, but it's highly unlikely.
That too.
The galaxies for you and me.
Oh God.
I don't think I ever
Wow.
actually watched that. I saw YTPs of it though.
I own the VHS still.
I have the VHS, but I've never actually watched it.
Okay, let's see. Man, I got lost here. Okay, there we go. All right, Chucky or Jasper?
Jasper, all the way.
Jasper.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go with Chucky.
Listen here.
All right, looks like I'm gonna have to be the combo breaker here.
You already said Jasper, so no take backsies.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna take you backsies. Jasper is my favorite character. You
I
know,
love Jasper.
I wish I could own one.
Jasper's literally my
I
son.
wish I could own a Chucky.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I feel left out.
Also, what is your opinion on the stage at Plano? Ooh. Oh. 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 That's a tough one.
What is your opinion on that
I've never
stage,
been to
Matt?
that one,
You have not seen that one, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Okay. Honestly, I'm a bit half and half on it.
You need to take me there then. You owe me since you didn't go to my graduation party.
Yeah, I know. We'll probably go there. You know, honestly, and I know this is probably going to be a very unpopular opinion, but actually, I really like it.
Is it a new test thing or?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a Chucky live stage, but there's no bot.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
That
Honestly, I like it too. I mean, it's good for people that do Chucky live and stuff.
For people who actually do really good performances, it's the best. It's probably the best thing that's ever happened to the stores.
But then again, you get a lot of people who aren't good at it, and then it turns into huge waste.
I've got to tell you though, at the Plano Chuck E. Cheese location, they are pretty good with doing their performances.
No, I mean I'm not throwing Plano under.
No, I know.
But like if you go to Omaha, for example, I keep throwing Omaha under the bus, but if you've ever been there, it's understandable. Right. So like they have the sign up that says Chuck E. Show every 30 minutes or whatever, or every hour on the 30, whatever it is. But they have that sign up, but I have been there for hours at a time. They have never brought out Chucky ever, ever, and I've gone there several times. So.
But yeah, honestly, I really do like that stage. Honestly, I mean, like I said, the performer in me loves it, but the traditionalist me doesn't. But then again, I mean, lights can be entertaining too. Hint, hint. I've tried to. I mean, let's see here.
You know what they should do? They should have both. They should have an animatronic show, and then they can have the Chucky live stage, like the game room or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like also.
Well, that's what they did at they did that in Austin, the South Austin Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Where they put the dance stage like on a wall instead of it being on like one area. And then what was I gonna say? Oh, so like yeah, they have like the dance stage in there, and then they have a light. They have a light that aims on this dance stage too, so they have a lot of like effect and stuff. At least it looks good. And then of course you have the circles of light stage in the actual back.
You know, like the Chucky live stage you see in the Do the Chucky video. You should have more of that. We could have that.
That's the stage. That's the one.
Oh,
that's the one. That was the one from that store specifically.
I feel like if they put all their emphasis on the Chucky live stage, then that's just going to be a huge waste of money. But if they do it where it's kind of like a co-op thing with a regular stage, then that could work. But putting all the emphasis on it seems like a huge waste to me, just because I've seen some not so great Chuckies in the past, and I'd hate to think that people get all hyped up and then Chucky comes out just like they don't.
You get hype and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, honestly, I really do like the stage. Honestly.
One thing I think they should add is more walk-around characters on that stage, because if they're knocking out the bots...
You know, that would be actually a really good compromise.
Yeah.
If they actually have all 5 characters in walk-around form in the store, then yeah, I mean, that'd be like the ideal compromise. If you're going to get rid... Here's the thing, if you're going to get rid of the animatronics, compromise with giving us at least all 5 characters in walk-around form.
Yes.
Even though it's... You know, it might be more costly. I mean, it'll be less costly than trying to take care of a bot.
Yeah.
But you'll also be able to still appeal to traditional fans and new fans, and then, you know, get new people to like the characters.
It could also bring in more revenue that way, because you'd have more interest in the characters, which means more interest in merch.
Yep. Money, people! Money!
It's all about the money.
Yep, nowadays that's what it's mainly about nowadays.
My dad is a marketing genius, so I learn everything from him. He teaches classes, so sometimes I pick up things from him.
Shout out to Ron.
Yes, shout out, even though he's not watching.
I know he's not watching,
He's
but
currently driving a bunch of sweaty Boy Scouts to camp.
AKA your brother?
Yep. My brother and his little
Hashtag I can't even. But, okay, so... But yeah, so that's what, I mean, that's pretty much, I mean, that's my thought. I mean, that's all of our thoughts on it pretty much. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there were any other questions that may answer. Okay, here's a cool one. Here's a good one. And actually, I'm gonna specifically change this. I'm gonna alter this question a little bit here okay. If one character returned from Pizza Time Theater, who would you pick?
That's a hard one, man.
Harmony.
See, that would be my first reaction, but I really like BB Bubbles. I feel like she's really underrated.
She's very underrated.
Like, she's a very...
Maybe they should bring back Dolly Dimples.
Oh.
They should bring back the king.
That's my mom's best friend.
Yeah, I know. That's your mom. That's like your mom's favorite character.
Oh, yeah. My mom's very afraid of Dolly. She's terrified of her. It's awesome.
But anyway, but yeah, if I had to pick a character, I'd definitely be the king.
Yeah. That's your favorite one?
That's my favorite character, hands down. So
I'd have to go with BB just because underrated and awesome character.
Yes, I agree. But BB Bubbles is definitely a unique character. She didn't get that much airtime, unfortunately.
She didn't get as much airtime as she deserved, and she was like one of the more not complex, I guess, more dynamic character, I guess, in terms of short-lived characters. I don't know.
Okay, I got another question from my buddy Brandon here. So he asks, "What's your most favorite part about Chuck E. Cheese?" I think I could probably answer this for all of us when I say the animatronics.
Yes.
And the entertainment.
That was gonna be my answer.
Well, for me also the pizza, but that's a different story.
Pizza addict over here. Yeah.
Don't judge me.
I never said anything.
Just because I've had pizza for the last 35 days in a row and counting, doesn't mean that I'm a pizza addict.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Good.
I fall for pizza.
So
it hits me like a ton of bricks too.
Oh my. So for me with the animatronics, I remember as a kid, our local stores, the two that we went to, both had Studio C, and at that time it was they were kind of pulling back on it. It was like that era where they really weren't doing much with it. And like I remember every time the show would start, I would just stop whatever I was doing and run into the showroom just because I was so eager to see it. It was just so cool for me. I don't know.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, on an unrelated note, for those people who are talking about my pizza addict stuff, it's the pizza buffet, isn't it? Yep, that's definitely part of it. I mean, seriously, $6 and you can get like all the pizza you get from 11 to 3.
Pretty good deal.
Exactly. That's a deal. I mean, come on. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I mean, hey, I'd rather be addicted to pizza than be addicted to drugs or alcohol. Valid point, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys? Awesome. Okay. This question is from a Mr. Classy Gent.
Oh.
Matt, when will you be the CEO of CEC? I've waited way too long. Well, when Tom Leverton decides to step down, I will be stepping in. Franchise for CEO of CEC. Make that a hashtag, people!
Let's go to his office and kick that man out.
I wish we could.
Yeah.
But no, I can't.
Do you not
I can't.
like him?
No, I do like him, actually. He's a very... Actually, I've had some really intelligent conversations with him, honestly. So, I mean, he's a good guy, honestly. I have gotten no problems with Tom.
Have you met him before?
Oh, yeah, multiple times. Yeah.
You're special.
Yeah,
You got to meet a CEO.
I've met 2, actually, if you count Mike Magnusiak also. There we go. Mr. R's Fox's Animatronic World. Matt for CEO. That's awesome.
2016.
Make CEC great again.
Oh, no.
Yes. I like that.
No.
I like that. That is awesome.
No.
No. See, this is the only time that's acceptable. That's the only time that something like that would be acceptable.
I'm crying.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right, Emma. Don't cry.
It's okay.
It's okay. Don't cry. Yes, Matt for CEO. Will we see new character costumes? Now that still has yet to be figured out at this point. We've been hearing a lot of rumors about it. Possibly could happen. It could not. It's really hard to say, honestly.
We'll see.
I'd like to see Chucky in a new outfit.
Right? That'd be kind of cool to see him wear something new, right?
Or have like multiple outfits, like cool Chucky did.
Right?
Because he had like the red shirt with the gold stripe over it. And then you had the purple shirt. That's it.
Chucko
on it.
1.
Yeah.
Chucko 1 too.
Yeah, that one too. Just.
And that's like one of your favorites, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the versatility that Cool Chuck had. Like that's something that Rockstar Chuck hasn't developed yet. I like how versatile he
In
is.
due time, I'm sure he will.
I'm
I'm hoping eventually that we'll get to around to that.
That's why I said yeah, because
My
it's going
goodness.
to come. It's going to happen.
Of course, Patrick Wood. Thank you, Patrick. Franchise for CEO of CEC. He made that in a full-blown hashtag.
Indeed.
Make CEC great again. There we go. What if Matt voiced Rockstar Chuck?
No, Jarrett.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
Jarrett.
Maybe Jasper.
Yeah, you can do Jasper easy, but Jarrett's a good man.
Yeah, CEC Entertainment. Why don't you hire me?
Because they have me. And that's
Yes.
okay. Once he decides
No,
to leave.
yeah. I cannot. You can't diss Blado, man. Blado is one of the greatest people of all time.
Yeah.
He's such a very down-to-earth guy.
I met him once and it was like awesome.
That's right. I forgot you did meet him.
Lucky.
I am lucky.
Let's see here. Let's see if there's any. Oh, where is the world's biggest CEC location at?
Disneyland. I don't know.
You're about another troll away from being in timeout, Missy.
Listen, okay?
You're gonna be in timeout.
I'm just excited because I get. Fine. I won't talk about my plans this summer then.
We already know you're gonna try to take over the world.
I suppose, yeah.
We already know that. We've all seen you try to do it on the show a couple times.
Only a couple, though. I mean, it's not that bad.
Except for that one time that Slappy was the one who actually tied you up.
Ugh,
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
That was scary.
Now, as far as like that though, what's it called? What are we talking about again? Biggest Chuck E. Cheese. The biggest one is out, like in the world. The biggest one is definitely Saudi Arabia. It's like a 3-story Chuck E. Cheese. It's got it's got a bowling alley in it. It's got a ginormous Studio C stage. It's got.
Isn't there an ice rink?
Yes, there is. There is an ice rink in there.
That's cool. Someone says that they live close to Jarrett and he lives in Denton. Yeah, he actually, in one of the Bowling for Soup songs, mentions Denton County, and I was like, hey, I know where that is.
And then also the one, at least in the States, the biggest store is, I think it's definitely San Jose Tully Road. Tully Road definitely has that.
On lock.
Yeah. That store is awesome. I love that store.
Oh, you got.
I've been there like once. Twice, technically.
I wish I could go there.
By default, I've been there twice.
Oh my.
And by default, I mean that I was in a live stream watching people in there. So that counts!
Really? It does?
Just by default, I've actually been in the old Arlington Heights, Illinois Chuck E. Cheese. So yeah, by default. Jacob can confirm that. Alright, Jacob, I know you're in there.
Did you see that question?
Huh?
Did you see that question?
Which question? Missed it.
At the
Yeah.
top.
Oh yeah. Anyways, but let's see here.
Shout out to my Jasper.
See, he proved it. There we go. There's the proof. He just confirmed it. By default, I've been to the old Arlington Heights Chuck E. Cheese. I was in there via Skype.
I was too, actually, during the Cheese Mention 9 live stream.
No, I'm talking about the Illinois Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh,
not
okay. I was talking
not
about
San. I know you're talking about. So you're in there too?
Yeah, I was in that.
I was in there also,
Yeah.
man. Oh my goodness. Like seriously, man, that was so cool. Like I was actually in there by default. I was Skyping with a friend of mine, so
Not
we
physically there.
One more time, you're gonna go to your corner.
I
You're
don't
gonna,
want to go to the corner.
you're gonna put your nose to the wall, right to the corner, and you're gonna be like,
Don't put me in timeout.
okay, fine. You won't have to behave.
Yes,
Behave.
sir.
Maybe you'll get a Scooby snack later.
The graham cracker ones or a dog treat? Because I don't.
Graham crackers are good, but I don't think I have any graham crackers.
Oh, I don't want
I love
meat
those.
cookies.
Okay, but yes, So yeah, by default, I've Skyped with a friend of mine who was in there, and we officially deemed me as officially being in the location.
Someone says, then by default, I've been to Matt's house.
Being in the live stream does not count. If you have been one-on-one Skyping with me, maybe.
But you said you were in a live stream.
Shush! To your corner.
No.
To your corner.
No.
Go.
No.
Now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Go to your corner.
Fine.
And think about what you've done.
She's in her corner right now, folks.
Yep. Emma is in her corner right now. All right.
But they're here in spirit, I guess.
Yeah, they are here in spirit. Yes, definitely. Okay, Emma, you can come back now. Have you learned your lesson?
Maybe.
That's a no.
Hashtag
Save Emma. That is beautiful.
Same.
I hope you realize I got a picture of you while you were in the corner.
Good. So
No,
if
I
you look
can't.
out
That's
on
the corner.
Instagram
No.
or whatever, that'll be up there later.
What?
That'll probably be out on Instagram later, is what I said.
Yes, that'll be on. I'm gonna put
Probably.
that. I'm gonna have you put that on the fan page later. Which again, if you have not followed the official, I'm gonna put it in the chat room here. Yeah.
You type with your pointer fingers.
Yeah, I don't type like normal people do.
You never had to take typing class in elementary school?
I did, but I don't remember.
Seriously? You didn't actually learn?
I did learn from. I did not. I could not. Seriously, I could not learn how to type like that.
They made us do those every single day, but I mean,
I did that too. I didn't like that.
because of that, I can type really fast now. So
I still have to type looking down. I can't do it.
I can't. Yeah, I can't either, man. Like seriously.
I can if I'm paying attention, but if I'm like distracted, then it ends up gibberish.
Take skill to do that.
Yes. Okay, so you guys see it in the chat room. Add that now because there will be. That's also going to be the official page for anything as far as Instagram goes. As far as that goes.
And if you're watching this after this has been uploaded to YouTube, then sorry.
And if you're still watching like that as well, don't forget to use the hashtag right over here. Jamie, can you point down at that?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
right
There
there. There
you
we
go.
go.
Oh man.
That is awesome. But yes, that's where you would go to if you want to, use social media for the show. That's what you use. Not the Cheese Mention 9 shirt.
Someone
about
says
this.
someone says you need Mario teaches typing. Oh my,
Oh.
that game.
Oh no. I think I've seen that before. It's like terrible looking. It was like an actual game, but it was like
Yeah.
you had to type buttons and stuff. I remember
Yeah,
that.
and then people use the sound bites in YTPs.
I've never heard of that before.
My
need
favorite
to look that up.
YTP
Hashtag I can't
person
even.
from back in 2007 on me. Throwback.
No, I will not put on the shoes. Sorry, guys. But, so yes. All right, so let's go ahead. I think we're going to roll into the next part of the show here. We're going to do we are going to do another infamous Matt Reacts. But I guess in this case, it'll be the Franchize Crew that reacts.
The Franchize Crew, is that what we are now? That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
We sound like a band, like a hipster band.
Yeah, we do.
No, we got a hipster in our group right now. Of course, Hipster Chucky. Again, shout out for my awesome graphics for the show again. Can't thank you enough.
Well, I have the hipster glasses, so does that count?
Yeah. Jaden kind of has them too a little bit.
Kind of.
But yes, we're going to be doing a react. We're actually going to be reacting to a show tape, actually.
How many times can you say actually in a sentence?
Actually, I can probably say a lot, actually. I don't know why you would say that, actually. But anyway, so yes, we're going to go ahead and do Matt Reacts. Stand by, guys. We'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back. And now we are going to go into the next bit of our show called Franchize Reacts. But because it's not just me this time, I actually have a crew with me. So this is going to be called now, at least this one specifically, it's going to be called Franchize's Crew Reacts.
I like
like
the
that.
Franchise
I like
Crew
it.
better.
It's catchy.
Franchise Crew Reacts.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because again, my original plan was just for me to do the show by myself. So, but now that I have a crew, I think it's safe to say that this is the Franchise Crew.
He wasn't able to live without me.
That's true.
Or me.
That's very true.
Well, you weren't on here before, so I mean.
No, no.
I was here in spirit.
Yes,
exactly.
I gotta give it to Jaden though. He attended a lot of my live streams when we were on Ustream. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
He couldn't live without me, and then figured that as long as I'm here, we needed someone else because we need Triple D awesome.
I just feel like also the show runs so much better when there's more than just one person doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reacting to the Galaxy 5000, we'll probably do that in another episode.
Oh my.
But this week's episode is going to be something a little bit different. Since we're in telling with the whole Chuck E. Cheese theme here tonight, we're actually going to be reacting to a specific show tape that I've got queued up here, which I'm sure a lot of people love/hate. But we'll
Don't be a hater.
Yeah, I know. Featuring Matt and the bots. You guys are bots now. Shout out to Jasper's Banjo. By the way, thank you for making me that really cool graphic or that flag waving drawing. That was really cool, man. Thanks again. Okay, so we're gonna go and roll into tonight's episode here. One moment here to just kind of get things queued up a little bit.
Tonight's episode or this segment?
This segment. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and hit play now. And where? Really? I will eventually, Brandon. But yes. Tonight's
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present an exciting new musical review with your merrymaking master of ceremonies, Chuck E. Cheese.
That's me, Chuck E. Cheese, your host with the most. But even with this star behind me, I'm not the star of the show. You are, because the magic only happens when we all get together.
Might be a little bit loud, guys.
And when it comes to keeping the groove,
We might just make believe band and we're gonna make you move. We've got it together, we've got it. We've got it together.
Can you guys hear us better now?
We've got it together forever.
Hopefully that's a little bit better.
This band is #1.
That is too loud.
There we go. I think I fixed it. So hopefully that should fix it now. This is like these silly graphics, man. I love these.
Oh, whoa! He's got a bib.
Yes.
That's hot.
He's got the beat guitar still, and then the brown pants.
I love the like.
Yes.
I feel like they're underappreciated.
Oh, they are.
Except the Chucky one creeps me out. The Chucky one and the Helen one.
The early Chucky one was really cool looking.
Yeah.
I love the Jasper one is my favorite.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
now that we're together,
Like if they could go back to that at the end.
But yeah, the location they filmed this at was the Chuck E. Cheese in Irving, Texas. Yeah, and that was before the 2 expansions that they did that store. Yeah, man, these are really cool to watch. Yeah, like seeing Irving in this too is really cool.
all
I remember.
right, we're smoking.
Yes.
Hey, Helen.
Yeah, they did 2 expansions on that Chuck E. Cheese back in the days. So yeah.
No, thank you. Excuse me, are we about finished, guys?
Yeah, they remodeled,
thank you to
expanded
call
that
your
store twice
attention
and
to the
remodeled it like 5 times.
amazing demonstration. Thank you. Pasquale.
I feel like I'm the only one who likes the 3-stage Chuck E. latex. No, I like it too.
I like it.
And then there's this one.
I mean, I like the one in the video, but some of the ones, some of the pictures I've seen are
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
Like it depends on the mold, depends on how well it was made.
Outside, he's
Right.
a pizza cook, but
Much
on
as
the
whole head
inside,
bubbles, it does.
ta-da! See that?
I like his bow
He's
tie
got
too, but it
a lot
doesn't
of
really
rock
match
and
his
roll.
hat.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Yeah.
What the heck, Munch? You gotta learn to coordinate your outfits.
Probably one of the best. Probably one of the better Pasquale songs too. Part of rock and roll.
Where else can you do a 500,000 things? All at a
All a quarter to 3.
Oh,
What's interesting,
Helen.
did anybody ever notice the singing flowers too on that stage? They actually had them for a little while, but they never made it past the prototype phase. Yeah.
That's why who's the guy on the left?
This guy? I think he's talking about. I don't think he knows who you are.
The guy on the left.
Yeah. There we go. Oh yes.
And now to beef up the band,
Man, these
here's the bullhorns.
Oh,
The bullhorn. Yes.
it looks like someone made a sock puppet but gave it little arms.
That's pretty much what they are, more or less.
I can't tell if that's supposed to be a saxophone or not, but it looks like a bass player.
That's a trumpet, obviously.
Yeah.
Here's the bullhorn. Boston, Baton Rouge, Tulsa, Austin, Oklahoma City, Seattle, San Francisco too. Ironically, all those stores have Chuck E. Cheese's in them.
All those stores are all the
Whatever.
Oh, that's
All those stores have Chuck E. Cheese's in them. Thank you for catching that.
You're welcome.
I can't even.
Those people are dancing super fast. How do they not fit?
Magic.
Jasper's latex mask.
Pasquale, I love, you know.
Pasquale's is good too, but I just like Jasper better. I'm a little bummed.
And then the neon sign's a little bit different too. You can't really see it, but I mean, there's a couple like good shots of it in that one. But
where did the bib even come from on that?
I think it was just like something that they used just for this show specifically to make it look all fancy and stuff.
They should have taken the hat off. It looks kind of out of context. Not out of context. But it's
No, I gotcha. And of course the infamous. Wait for it. Oink! Yes, they actually acknowledged it.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? All right, give
They
me a.
forgot to switch Jasper's eyes. Yes, they did. They did that in a whole bunch of stores, actually. Like,
Yep, that wasn't the first time. Hang on, we're gonna fast forward to the next section here. I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. All right, so now I got it queued up for the next chapter that we're gonna watch, which is again segment 2.
By the way, guys, this is Jaden. He's a handsome young man, and he's here tonight.
Why, yes, I am.
Oh yeah.
I'm checking live on Instagram for those that don't know.
Yes, shamelessly plug, and of course, let's shamelessly plug her too. What's your username again?
I don't really use Instagram anymore. I need
Oh,
to.
that's right.
I need to make one. My YouTube account is numero letter, but I'm not currently creating anything because I don't have a functioning system to do it on. But once I get
Presenting
it out, I might.
the exciting new
Listen,
sensation of stage and
listen,
screen.
listen.
Here's your buck-tooth buddy,
It's not my fault.
Chuck E.
Hey.
Cheese.
Blame the economy.
Hashtag blame the economy.
Chuck E. Cheese,
Are you trying to be
your
navigated?
musical master of
Hey,
ceremonies.
listen.
Now,
Yeah, that's what I was
since
going
we're
for.
really excited about being the new kids on the
Oh my
block here,
goodness.
we'd like to do a song by the
Yes,
new kids
5,
on the block.
4,
So let's take off
3,
with the
2.
right
Oh, there's
One.
an interesting question. Are these shows exclusive to showbiz locations?
This one was specifically concept unification only played at Showbiz Pizzas that converted for the Rocket Fire to Munch's Make Believe Band.
Makes sense, but that's also pretty cool. Fun fact.
Yeah, fun facts with Matt the Franchize.
I love it.
You
The
got
right
right.
stuff.
Yes, you gotta love these cheesy graphics. Haha, haha. See what I did there? Cheesy graphics. There's Munch in his bow tie again.
I love the airbrushing job they did on that costume. Like, as an artist, I can seriously appreciate that.
This one's got 2 guitars strapped.
That too.
He's also got khakis on, so he's
Jasper from State Farm. What are you wearing, Jasper from State Farm? Khakis.
I love it.
Brown pants.
Overall, I can't do it, Jasper, but
You're like,
I can do a couple impressions.
right? Go.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
You know, the first girl
Yes,
I ever
Pascal,
had a
we know
crush
all
on,
about
she
your
had the right
bad
stuff. Oh,
your
yes,
bad
she
experiences
did.
with
She was just
women.
like an astronaut.
Every time she saw me coming, she took off.
Oh no!
She took off.
Rejected.
Rejected by an android.
Yeah,
You got
right.
some rocket numbers.
Right?
That mood, man.
I
Maybe
know,
it's
that
time.
moon is too happy.
It's like the one from Majora's Mask.
Right?
Obnoxiously happy cousin.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it looks like VeggieTales.
Right?
I love VeggieTales.
The ride starts.
I love there's like these random people just like skiing and surfing and stuff. What does that have to
The ride
Oh,
starts.
okay. I guess that makes sense.
So my cousin, she's 2 years old, and when she was like 6 months, she would sing this song. Well, she was a little older. Like,
Really?
Terrific
yeah, like
song,
maybe
guys.
10 years.
Now
But
see,
she would sing
it's
this
like I
song,
always
it was
tell
the
you
best.
that it pays to
They grow up too fast.
Yes, they do.
Okay, okay.
Now we got like Whitney Houston songs gonna
It's
play.
my pleasure to present the sweetest
Um,
song played on the stage.
Close
Ladies
enough,
and
though.
gentlemen,
I mean,
Good try.
it made me think of that song.
Thanks, Chucky.
Her,
You know,
look at
we're
that
all new
protrusion
here.
up on the top of her head. She's got like a little coat head
It's
going on.
also just a little bit scary trying to make
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does kind of.
So here's a song
Probably
that I
because maybe
hope
the
will
color
make us
distortion maybe was
friends
messing it up.
right now.
Yeah, but when you're dealing with
Hashtag DHS problems.
I love her little egghead though. There looks like one of those cartoon characters when they get hit in the head.
I like that. High five.
I don't like her eyeshadow here. That's part
It's
of what
very green.
Yeah.
that's part of what makes her so creepy is just her overly dramatic eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Like, lady, you gotta tell me.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
Who puts eyeshadow on the side and under their eye?
Apparently chickens do.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Apparently chickens do that kind
I
of
mean,
stuff.
like, you can do it and you can make it work, but not like that. You don't do it with like washing.
Yeah.
I'm a makeup snob.
I'm not. I don't know anything. I don't know the first thing about makeup. Do you?
No.
I know a couple things about makeup, but I don't have to tell myself it is my
Hashtag.
artist problems.
Yep. Look at them, man. Those people know how to boogie, man. Look at them go.
I would fall down and die.
Those are like. Dude, you're there.
Yeah.
no
You
problem.
need somebody to dance with. There we go. Oh yes, and Helen walk
Look
around.
at those legs, man.
Skinny and tall. Skinny and tall, man.
Oh, shaking those tail feathers.
Yeah. Tail feather, shake the tail feather, come on. Tail feather, tail feather. You saw what I did there.
Yeah.
So her walk around mask was like that too. Or was it
That was the. Well, for that one specifically, it was the. They didn't have official renewed, like the one that they, eventually streamlined. Streamlined, yeah. Whatever. Streamlined, that's because we do it steampunk style. There we go. Yeah, I see it like how I recovered from that. But yeah, like, that was what they were, like, I guess they were going for at the time, just because they didn't have the Helen thing ready yet, the new one.
You know what? I could deal with that. I like that. I can dig it.
The only problem is it doesn't really match, it wouldn't have matched with the other walkarounds, though.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
only thing, though.
But I mean, if you look at the early days, those didn't really go together, and they dealt with it then.
Oh, so to answer your question, Brandon, that was only used in the show tapes. That specific walk-around head never made it to actual stores. They only used it in the actual show because at the time they didn't have the new one developed just yet at the time. So, I mean, that's what they were using it for at that time. So,
That's like with the Pizza Time Helen too.
yeah, the one that was used for a little while,
Yeah.
which we now officially have a picture of that, which is really cool. All right, so let's roll into segment 3, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. We're now going to roll into segment 3.
3.
That's not 5.
Not 5.
That's 3. Not 5. 3, not 5. 3, not 5.
Listen,
What?
I can't see nothing.
Ow.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
We're good. All right, let's roll ahead and roll into segment 3 then. That beautiful showbiz intro.
See, I told you, Billy Bob.
You know he's in there. I'm just giving you a hard time.
You're not crazy.
Yeah, you are. But that's besides the point.
And now for our feature presentation. I miss that guy on VHS.
And now, our
man.
feature presentation.
I remember that.
Back on the old Disney
Yeah.
tapes.
That was the best. I miss that
Ladies
guy.
and
Where
gentlemen,
is that guy
boys
now?
and
Where is
girls,
he gone?
here comes
I don't
the
know.
new
Where did he
group
come
that's
from? Where
all
did he
the
go?
rage
Where did he go from
live
Cotton
on
Eye Joe?
stage. And munches
Cotton Eye
make
Joe.
believe
Cotton Eye
friends.
Joe jokes are my aesthetic.
From the tingle in my spine,
Yes.
I know one of two things.
I like
Either I got
Footloose.
my tail in a light
Or
socket, or it's
it's showtime.
Well, it's
Well,
not
That looks
it's
like the Blockbuster logo.
It's
Right?
mealtime.
But you know it's not showtime. It's meal time.
Munch, you
This is like my
ate
favorite, one of my
lemon
favorite
pizzas
Munch
just
songs.
an hour ago.
Yeah, and look at me now.
Robert
just skin
Palmer's
and bone.
Robert Palmer is probably spinning in his
Well,
grave
okay,
right now,
I
probably
do
hearing
have
this.
large bones.
And a large
Simple ears.
appetite.
an incredible appetite.
Brother.
Apparently so.
And I didn't know that you could put a pizza through someone's head.
Right? That was a poorly planned blue screen.
I also love the really bad lighting on Munch.
Yeah,
He looks very fake.
yeah. We gotta remember this is early 1990s.
Yeah, that's true.
That's no excuse for that.
Yes, it is.
I thought as a lighting connoisseur, you would hold people to higher expectations.
I do. Nowadays I do. But back in these days, not as much. Oh, I love seafood. Seafood and I eat it. Oh yeah.
That reminds me of
Somebody who does some real mean
Oh.
on his guitar.
I love that movie.
Best movie ever.
Like a Batman movie coming up.
Yes, the Batman. Oh, that's right. We saw the preview for that.
Yeah.
Lego that?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's like a Batman movie.
It's like Justice League, I think. Is what
Oh
it's
my
like.
gosh, I hope they used like the same Batman voice.
They did.
Yeah.
They did? Oh! Is
Yeah.
Miles Star like it or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah, looks like it's just Batman.
I'm
Look at
so
Munch. That's me. That's me in the grocery store right there.
same.
Anything that's
Except I usually just grocery store 'cause I
Oh,
can't
get me
find
some
it.
potatoes. I'm gonna make me some fries. I'm gonna give me this. I'm gonna give me that.
I love how he gets a couple bags of potatoes and then gets another potato and just
Puts it on the top. Right.
Just need one more.
There's the bananas and stuff.
Surprised there's no pizza.
Right? You should have gone to the frozen pizza aisle.
Man, he
I
doesn't,
wonder if this was like at a Kroger. I wonder if this is like filmed at the Kroger down the road from here.
he doesn't do that DiGiorno's crap. He only eats the Scully.
Right? Or the stuff from the pizza plants.
I wonder if he can jam with Peter Hunter.
Ooh, yeah, good question.
Or Pizza Hut. I mean, not
No.
Pizza Hut's my favorite.
He just likes, he's eating up everything, man. It's crazy.
I love how the plates are multiplying faster than
Bigger than the whole pork here.
Same.
Lot of candy.
Simply irresistible. Is this camera on? Which of course, for those who don't get that, that's actually the only time they ever reference Pizza Cam on the stage.
Aww.
It's probably hopping around.
Did
course
they
they-
ever reference Munch Jr. or did they just
No, he was never ever referenced in the show, sadly.
Loose in the
It's
audience.
sad, but also kind of
Loose
confusing.
as you
Oh yeah,
Like, he's just there.
yeah. This is a cool effect though. So pretty much he's painting with like green, and when he paints over it, it's showing the blue screen key. Right?
See, they couldn't get away with that kind of stuff these days because that's like seizure central or anything.
Right?
But then again, some of the stuff that they use for like the lights in the Munch's Make Believe Band, like I walked into the Omaha location one day. That's the one I go to when I go to a 3-stage usually because I know, but we go to Nebraska at least once a year, so I usually end up trying to get away from the relatives.
Here's Irving again. Here's another shot of Irving.
Oh, how I missed that texture there.
I know, right? I love that too.
The Irving kind of clashes with the
Right?
But oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. So I walked in one day and it was like, are you sure that this isn't gonna give kids seizures? Because like it was like strobe light.
There must have been like a problem with it or something.
Oh, it's not supposed to do that.
Not supposed to, but yeah.
It was super strobe light.
You can see the rocker stage in the back a little bit.
Rip.
There's only one left.
Yep.
Rockford, Illinois.
Let's go to Illinois, guys.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, me too.
Ah!
Turn it loose. The person who really sang this, I believe, was yeah, Footloose.
Oh yeah. Oh, our high school did that. My God.
Everybody cut. Everybody
He's
cut.
so old.
Everybody cut. Everybody cut.
It's funny how Jasper and Matt like get the same.
Right? You ever notice that their toes all look the same?
Just different colors and different fur.
Right?
Everybody cut for loose.
Billy Bob had the same feet too.
That's true, yeah.
Diddly Bob.
Alright, hang on. Let's switch over to our other screen real quick. Hello, guys, and welcome back. Are you doing a duck face? Are you just trying to be a hipster now?
I'm cute.
Yeah, that works. If it makes you happy.
I'm so cute, guys.
So am I.
Who? Jaden. Jaden him.
Jaden him.
That me.
That him. Jaden him.
Him
Why
Jaden.
are we talking like cavemen?
Because we are capable.
That is true.
Yeah.
To some degree, we are descendants of.
Did you know that white people have more percentage of Neanderthal DNA than other people?
I believe it.
So we're closer to Neanderthals than others.
Great.
You're not white, are you?
No, I'm not. But I'm in the middle of two.
Yeah.
Luckily, you're lucky. I like both of y'all. I'm just kidding. You guys are the greatest.
Shark
Great.
bait.
Ooh, ha, ha. That was awesome. All right. So we're gonna go.
Brothers shark.
Give me a couple minutes here. We're gonna roll into the next one. Wow.
The next one, what?
Look at all those pictures.
I know. I was gonna say I'm going through Instagram right now. I'm seeing all the pictures that have been tagged from tonight's show. Huge thank you to everybody who is continuing to help support the show tonight. Like seriously, I am beyond happy with tonight's show so far. I really do appreciate you guys showing support like this.
Yes, thank you. And for my first live stream too.
Yeah, the first one, the first big one.
Yeah, first big one.
Yes. Continue doing that, please.
Because
be
without-
awesome.
Again, without your support, this show will not go on without your support.
So be supportive, be awesome, and keep doing you.
Yes.
Yes.
And once I get the art
Indeed.
guru set up, then also do that,
Yes.
please.
If you guys like to draw, if you want to actually show some stuff that we can use,
draw pictures of us, draw me.
No, draw me.
No,
Draw
draw
me.
me.
Draw me.
Draw all
Me.
of us.
Me.
Draw all. You know what? Draw the studio.
Yes, draw the studio.
Yeah, like seriously,
Draw
like
us in the studio.
draw
Yeah.
draw this beautiful mammoth
Scenery.
of scenery. Yes. But you can't see because of my thumb. You know, why haven't I had the camera up like this the whole time?
I don't
Because
know.
it kind of, I don't know.
Well, actually, I kind of like seeing us all together. So.
Maybe tilt it down a little bit just so we can see our. Oh
There we
yeah,
go. No.
perfect.
Circle
Yep,
of Lights
right there.
keyboard.
Yep. Circles of Light. Hang on. Let's show that real quick.
Your pride
The
keyboard.
the Circles of Light keyboard edition. Isn't that awesome?
There's room for more than one artist in our community. It's okay.
Yes.
I am an artist as well, actually.
Yes, we can all be. Like I said, this is open to anybody. It's not just one person.
So eventually, I'm gonna be taking commissions for paintings, just if y'all want it.
Thank you for the shameless plug, Emma.
I mean, we're talking about artistry here. It's relevant, sort of.
Oh, that one's awesome. I just
Jasper.
saw R Fox's animatronic world's post from earlier.
Look at my face.
Look at my face. Good lord, I'm like all in the picture there, man. If you haven't seen it, here's that picture we're talking about.
That's hot.
That masterpiece of me just like looking right at the camera, looking really stupid.
Oh yeah, Patrick says he remembers me drawing at CVX. For those of you who didn't see me at the two cheese ventions I went to 8 and 10, and the whole time I always had a folder with me and I was always drawing. So
That's interesting though. At least all of us here have been to at least one cheese vention.
Yeah.
Jaden's been to 1, Emma's been to 2, I've been to 4.
well, where's the 3? Someone needs to have gone to 3.
Good question. I think
Slappy?
Slappy's been to 3.
But
You
he's
guys
a
know
traitor.
That's true. Should I draw you guys in Dragon Ball Z style? Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! I would love
Please.
that!
We
Like,
do it.
seriously! That'd be so cool!
Draw us as the animes.
Yes.
Animes. How do you say? They're just playing.
Yes, shout out to all my... Seriously, again, I do want to say again, I really can't stress it enough that how happy I am with tonight's turnout, guys. You guys have been making this a very fun night for all of us. I really do appreciate it.
Someone says they've been to CV0. Same.
CV0.
Same.
And just so Brandon knows, I'm going to go ahead and show. My buddy Brandon actually did a piece of artwork for me a while back. I'm sure you guys remember this one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I actually ever saw it.
See it.
I can't.
Like it.
Stop
see
moving
it.
your hand,
like
and maybe
it.
I will. Chucky's naked.
No, he's not.
He looks like it. Is he wearing a sweater or something?
Yeah, he's wearing the black jacket like he is on there.
Oh, it looks
Green
gray
shirt,
in the
black
picture,
jacket.
so I got confused. But it's beautiful. Honestly, awesome job, dude. That's beautiful.
All right, let me show it here.
It's perfect. It's
Let me show this beautiful
true
master.
art.
Man, why won't the camera clear out? There we go. There we go. Except it says live time on the screen. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
What's
that
live
might be.
time? What are those little dudes in the studio seat thing? Who are they?
Those are the Bobs.
Who?
The Bobs.
The Bobs?
They went back to their home planet.
Oh.
You remember them?
Yes.
Anyways,
For future reference, with rumors and stuff,
we do not
obviously-
address those because those are not something we like to address on this show.
we don't talk about rumors because I mean there's no way to confirm or deny them unless someone official does, and none of us
Yep.
are official.
Yep, and I don't want to be the one who officially says anything because I don't want to get my butt in trouble. But anyways, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and roll into the next round of You Know You're a Chuck E. Cheese Fan. These will be the ones that came from Instagram. Now, here's the thing. If you guys want to submit some here in a couple minutes, I'll actually let you guys throw some out in the chat room here in a minute. Do not send them now. Do not send them now.
Too late.
Too late.
Right? Somebody's probably going to see it. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get the ball rolling on this one. Hang on a second here. Again, another one from another fan's submitted another picture. Let's see here. Love that one. Thank you, Top Notch Surfer Bear. I appreciate it.
Surfer Bear.
Yeah, Surfer Bear.
That sounds familiar.
Probably.
Hmm.
Oh my God, that face! Ugh. I really need to stop making faces like that.
Yes.
Why are you smacking yourself?
I was trying to get that fly that was in my face.
Mosquitoes.
Oh my goodness.
That's great.
Oh man.
I guess I'll show this one real quick. Look at that beautiful face I made.
Look at my face.
Yeah, look at
I'm
Emma's
so
face.
Emma looks very derpy. Your neck looks like really long.
Yeah.
It looks like you have no neck or anything. Just like your neck just like stretched out that way or something.
My neck looks super beefy when they do that.
Beefy.
Funny story, this guy who I used to go to school with back in elementary school, his name was Alex, and he has the biggest buck teeth in the world, so people would call him Beaver. And
Justin?
Just
So one day he was being kind of jerky to me, and like he's a cool guy, like I'm not throwing him under the bus. He just, in elementary schools, kids can be rude to each other. So he was being not so nice to me, and since people called him Beaver, I called him Beaver, and he called me a giraffe because of my neck.
It's a giraffe. Sorry.
That is SpongeBob reference.
All right, let's see.
I haven't seen Alex in a while. I hope he's doing okay. He went to some private
Okay, so I'm gonna go and we're gonna start off with the first one, which I promised Brandon I'm gonna do this one for him. All right. First off, no, they're not removing all Studio C stages. That is a false rumor. I can tell you that much right now. Let's leave that one at rest.
Not that we address rumors or anything.
Ow! But that's one I at least know is true.
True. I mean, a lot of the stuff y'all are asking, we don't even know.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, so you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you take pictures while you work.
I do it.
Do you whistle while you work, though?
I do.
That's the question.
See? I do.
The animatronics was the whole heart of CEC.
And it still is.
Yes.
I mean, that's why they made it in the first place, so I don't know.
Okay, so here we go, guys. Here are some we're gonna go ahead and roll into some. And by the way, a huge thank you to CEC Dallas, who gave me a really nice compliment here. So, but we're gonna see here. Yeah, I did that one already. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the first one to Emma this time, since I did Jaden the last time.
Go ahead.
All right. This one comes from Mr. Patrick LeBoots.
LeBoots?
LeBoots.
What's a LeBoots?
That's his name, Patrick LeBoots. Yes. We're just gonna go with that. By the way, Biffer says he loves your hair, Emma.
Thank you.
All right. So this one is from Patrick LeBoots. So Patrick Boots, you know you're a CEC fan.
Which one? The top one?
Top one, yeah.
Okay. When you can spot a Phase 3 store from a mile away.
All right, ain't that the truth? All right. So the next one will be Jaden. He's gonna take the other one that actually we'll do this one. Sketchy Cartooner. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Sketchy Cartooner wrote, "You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when."
When somebody says Avenger, referring to superheroes, but you think of Doug and Brandon.
I have done that before, and it's kind of embarrassing.
I know. I think we all have done that at some
Yeah.
point.
Okay, random, but speaking of Avengers, Captain America, that little Hydra thing.
Oh yeah, all the memes that people have been making of that
I
are
know.
gold.
I mean, like the guys who made Captain America were a couple of Jewish Americans who were doing it to protest the rise of Hitler and all that, and then they go and make Cap a literal Nazi. Like,
Yeah, let's not roll into that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
I mean, that was just my little thing on the Avengers.
yeah. Well,
I just had to.
hopefully there'll be more to that. Hopefully, we'll see in due time. All right, so I'm gonna go and read off the other one that Patrick LeBoots wrote. That's gonna be his new name, by the way, Patrick LeBoots, just because that sounds cool.
It does sound cool.
It would be funny if he changes his username on Instagram to
Yeah.
Patrick LeBoots. Okay,
Like
sorry.
LeFou from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I was going for. I was just being stupid. But
Well, that's what it reminds me of. So.
all right, so you know yours. Lost it. Hold on. There we go. It's all Emma's fault.
Listen.
How could you, Hannah?
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Okay, man. We're just kidding.
It's okay. It's all right.
Um,
All right.
Okay,
So-
so Matt, he got his bird from the pet store because that is
Yeah.
a bird. I mean, you
Yes.
you don't buy animals off of eBay, you cruel people.
Okay, rolling into it. You know you're a CEC fan when you notice Showbiz merch in CEC home videos. How have we not? I know I've done that before.
Yeah.
I'm very guilty of that.
See, the thing is, I'm too young for that, so.
But even Chuck E. Cheese merch too.
Yeah.
That goes the same way with that also. Okay, so somebody's asking about is it the word? Oh, I love bird. Bird's the word. I love bird. Bird's the word.
It looks like your camera's struggling to keep up with your
Probably.
spastic movements.
Probably.
As
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I went there. All right, hold on a second here.
live action Beauty and the Beast. If you want to see that, just see the stage show. I mean, come on, have you not seen that? It's awesome.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one here. All right. This next one is from Just Animatronics. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when?
You spend your entire time at Chuck E. Cheese by the show.
Ain't that a
That's
lot
me.
Really.
That's all of us, right? All right.
I'm either at the stage or I'm at the Red Hot game or whatever they call it.
I don't even play the games. I
Right.
just stay with the show the whole time.
Red Hot. Yeah. I like that game too. That game's
I'm
very
addicted to
addictive.
that game. I've never won it, but
Yeah.
I've gotten close. I've gotten to.
It's hard
buy
to
it.
win.
Yes, hold off on sending those right now. We're gonna get to that here in a little bit, okay? Okay, next one is from Junior the Munch. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan.
When you take time out of your life to enjoy an animatronic show and the mouse that rocks the house in a children's entertainment center and think how much you want to work there, and when you get home, you clean up your collection, organize it, then you go watch your DVD show tape collection.
What a great life.
The mouse who rocks the house. Are you talking about Mickey? I love to make Matt rage.
This is the part where we say internally screaming.
So we just like put a caption there.
That's why I'm holding the pose right now, so somebody
Yeah,
can
do it.
somebody make a meme of that.
Meme it up.
I'm sure somebody probably has already
Yeah,
screenshot that.
probably.
Okay, so I got the next one here. This one is from. Oops, I just lost it. Sons of Biscuits. There we go. Who doesn't like biscuits?
I love biscuits. Have
I
you had
know.
the ones from
Oh,
Cracker
it's-
Barrel? Oh my god.
I love
I've never.
those.
I love the ones from Pillsbury.
Have you not been to Cracker Barrel?
I've never been to Cracker Barrel my entire life.
We
There's
gotta
one
go.
across
We gotta
my
go.
location.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I know. There's one like right across from Grapevine.
Yeah.
We gotta go. We're
You
going.
gotta go.
We're going. We're going
We're
to
gonna
Cracker
go.
Barrel.
Trip.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna go to Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
They have the best steak and mac and cheese and biscuits and all
Okay.
sorts
You had me at steak.
all sorts of yummy home style food. They've got chicken fried steak.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
this
gosh.
one is from a young man named Disney Ryan 90. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you have a stash of tokens in your house and you can name all the characters. You have CEC in your social media username. You know who Matt the Franchize is. Your YouTube suggestions are filled with CEC videos. If you have items from the restaurant, you just can't buy at the merch counter. And you know all the dance moves to the live shows and birthday shows. Wow, that was long. Oh my goodness. All right.
Sorry, I promise I'm not falling asleep.
Yes, Jacob, I've never been to Cracker Barrel. Come
You've
at me,
never
bro.
heard of
Come at me,
Peter
bro.
Cottontail?
Fight me.
Come fight me. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
Great shattering chick chicks. They've never heard of Peter Cottontail.
I love that cartoon.
The best.
You're talking about the really old one, right?
Rankin
Yes.
Bass. Rankin Bass.
I will hide these eggs and you will never see them again.
I love that, baby.
See, that was good. I'm hoping you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, here comes Peter Cottontail.
Oh, man.
Yes, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter
Easter's
is on its way. All right. This next
Oh,
one,
What is the peddler's name?
Irontail?
No. The ginger.
I don't remember his
I
name.
don't remember.
I feel like I should know it. I've seen this movie so many times and I can't remember his name. Something Theodore S. Sassafras.
I don't remember the last name of Sassafras, but I do remember
Seymour.
Yeah,
Was it?
Seymour.
that's it.
Seymour S. Sassafras.
All right.
Very good.
All right, so here's another one from Hipster Chucky. Seems like this person's very popular tonight. All right. You know you're a Chucky fan when?
When you call a normal rat Chucky.
Yep. Ain't that true?
Domesticated rats are so sweet and people are so mean to them. I love them.
Yes. Okay. This one, I'm actually going to read this next one. And then,
Go ahead.
actually, you know what? I'll give you another one to do. Okay. This next one is from Animatronic Gent. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan.
When you run to the showroom when the song starts.
Same. Literally me.
But see, when it was me when I was little, I would know when the show was going to start because the lights would dim in the showroom.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people don't know when the show's supposed to start unless they see the characters reset when they go in there.
They should bring back
At
where
least
it
they
says,
had-
"Hey kids, it's showtime."
Exactly.
Right.
Like they had that when I was little, so I would know, and I would like run out to the showroom, and I would be like screaming, I'd be like, "Oh my God, Chucky!" Them were the days.
Those
good
were
old
the days.
That was like a Robbie Rotten expression.
Yeah.
Lazy Town, though.
Yes, Lazy
Oh my
Town.
gosh,
I saw it a couple times.
I
Okay.
love it.
All right, so this next one comes from a friend of mine named Courtney Holmes. By the way, congratulations on your engagement, by the way. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you spend hours looking up ways to do live show dances so you can practice at home, alone, in your bedroom.
That's
That's all of us, man.
I
Okay.
used to do that to Caramel Dancin back in my weeaboo phase.
especially when a new live show comes out. That's what I do. Just practice in my room.
Okay. This next one is from Chucky, Ohio. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan.
When you prefer CEC covers over the actual songs.
Yes.
Didn't we have that one earlier?
I think so.
Maybe, but I'm just putting it out there again. Just in case we missed it.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right, here's another one. I'm gonna get from Brandon here. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan.
You know you're a fan when you put your 200% into your performance, not just for the guest, but for yourself.
Amen to that, my brother. My brother, I totally get that.
Back when I worked at Chuck E. Cheese, I just did it because I like seeing the people smile and I like making people
Exactly.
happy.
That's exactly what it's all about.
It's not for the money, it's for the smiles.
Yep. Despite
Well,
what people
also
say.
the money.
Oh yeah. The money can be a good thing too. But it also still for the smiles.
Jaden, you rock.
I do?
Yeah. According to a Senorita Biffer.
Thank you, Biffer.
Senorita.
Oops. And
Lazy Town was a strange show, but honestly, Magnus Sheving is a genius. Okay, sorry.
that show is awesome though.
I keep getting off topic, but I'm passionate about these things.
When you find something you're passionate for, what do?
Talk about it.
Yep, exactly.
Pretty
Let's
much.
talk about that.
Let's talk about that. I bet you only like half the people in our chat, if a quarter of them actually understand that. Okay, so I'm going to read off these three specifically from a friend of mine named Anna.
From Frozen? I bet she hasn't heard that one before.
Let it go.
Okay, both y'all need to just let it go. Let it go.
You just
Can't hold it back anymore.
You just stole Jaden's joke, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was my joke.
Hey, you know what? I'm Mexican. I can do that.
Way to perpetuate stereotypes.
What's wrong with stereotypes?
Listen.
Do you know what a stereotype is?
Of course. I use them all the time.
I'm 200% sure you don't. Use it in a sentence.
Okay, fine. Gee, I really like this song. Somebody turn up the stereotypes.
See what I mean?
Dorks. The both of them.
Who gets that reference?
I'm sure everybody in the chat room got that one.
I hope they did. That was great.
Anyway, so all right, so here's three from the same person. So, whoops, I keep
You're
struggle.
so good at this.
Yes.
Fat fingers, I guess.
Matt Rage.
Hey, I've got fat fingers too, I get it.
Anyways, okay. You know you're a Chucky fan when you work there for 11 years. 12 for me.
That's a lot of years.
When you go to Cheese Ventions, and when you hear songs on the radio and sing the Chucky version because you know it better. That is so true.
With me, with Take On Me, I always sing it in the key that Helen sings it in.
Yeah. I think we
But
all
also,
do that.
it's also easier too, just because the key that the original is in is.
It's a higher, well, yeah, because it goes from.
It goes super low. And
So
I'm
it goes,
getting-
yeah, so with that song, it starts low, then it's medium, and then medium high, and then, but the Helen version, it's like it starts on the medium tone, stays on that one for one more, and then it goes up one.
I mean, it follows the same pattern, it's just in a different key.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is one of my favorite Helen songs, you know?
It's the best. I love it.
Indeed.
Turn the Beat Around will always be my favorite one, though.
Which version?
The first version?
The 96 version?
Yeah, the 96
Okay,
version.
good. We are on the same page with that. Thank goodness. You had me worried there for a minute.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so now we're going to give you guys a chance. We're going to give you guys a chance to actually give me some You Know You're a Chucky Fan wins. So, we're going to be right back for about, we're going to let you guys send some in for about 2 minutes. We're going to put the whole stuff for 2 minutes.
Wherever it is on your screen. I mean, I'm pointing places, but I don't know where it is on YouTube. That way, maybe? No,
It's this
that
way.
way. That way. Is that? I don't know which way it is on YouTube. I'm sorry.
It's over there.
Over
Over
where's?
Over there.
Awesome. All right, we'll be right back, guys. Stand by. Start asking your questions now. You know you're a Chucky fan win. Oh, how I love our plushes. Yeah, I love your plushies, right, guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're the
absolutely.
greatest.
Yes. And, guys?
Huh?
Guys,
What?
the curtains are open.
They're open?
Pull up your pants, man. I mean,
Oh.
zip up. Zip up. I meant zip up. Oh,
man.
that was.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. There goes the PG rating. Okay.
I tried. I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
Okay, so first off, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been submitting stuff for tonight's show. So let's go ahead and get into some of the ones you guys have just sent through the chat room and through Instagram. I've been seeing a lot coming in. Why is there a... What the... Guys! Hashtag I can't even. Especially with this one. Anyways, okay. Let's see here. I keep losing my spot. Okay, hang on.
Because every time a new comment comes in, it scrolls it down. I've experienced that. It's
all right, so CC Iowa / Nebraska says, you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you can do a better at performing as the Chucky at your location. Yeah,
True.
ain't that the truth? To some degree. All right, you know you're a Chucky fan when you draw Chuck E. Cheese stuff. That was another one from Brandon.
I mean, you're technically right.
You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you watch September 1994 over and over again.
Why that one in particular, I'm wondering.
That's a decent show, actually.
It is. I mean, what makes it so special?
I don't know, but birthdays are special. Each one is special.
Listen.
They'll always be special
To me.
to me. Yes. Okay. You know you're a Chucky fan when you have posters and robots and more.
I wish I had robots.
True that.
When you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when your friends tag you and see stuff on social media and you've already seen it. Ain't that the truth? Like the
Someone just...
what?
Someone referenced that stupid joke I tried to make and then it...
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Whoops.
you know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when you're scavenging through family photos, desperately looking for any CEC pictures. Ain't that the truth? I'm guilty of that one a lot. I've got another one here. This one's again from Top Notch Surfer Bear. I'm gonna.
I swear we know that guy.
We don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Go ahead and give him that one. You know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fan when...
You constantly use CEC quotes in your everyday conversations.
Ain't that the truth? I know I'm pretty guilty of that one. See? And when I have friends like this, they get those references.
Yeah.
So
My phone keeps
That's a
dying.
deal.
I'm gonna throw away Apple. as a
Hashtag phone
corporation.
problems.
I'm just throwing away Apple in its entirety. Goodbye, Steve Jobs.
R.I.P.
Rip.
Rip. Wow. Talk about timing on that. That timing was very impeccable. Actually, hang on a second here. I'm gonna take a moment here, just real quick, just because we can. My phone will actually start up. It's selfie time. That is awesome.
Very good.
Save that. Post that to Snapchat. Unfortunately, I'm not really giving out my Snapchat either, though. I like to keep that private, honestly. For those
I
who
don't blame
actually,
you.
for those who have me on Snapchat, consider yourself very lucky.
Maybe one day he'll do a channel Snapchat, maybe, but that
That'd be
day is not today.
Not today, but this picture will definitely be probably on our.
Yeah, save that.
Yeah, I definitely saved it. I saved it without the text. But anyways, but yes. So again, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it evening here, guys. I think we've definitely utilized as much as we can tonight. I just want to give again a very big, heartfelt. Wait, hold on. I got one more here. I think. Hold on. Oh goodness. Another one from Anna. When you text Matt the Franchize while watching his podcast while working. From CEC while working.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome.
How
Yeah.
are you actually managing to watch at work? How does one even?
She's a general manager. She can do whatever she wants.
Okay.
Shout out. All right. So, again, I want to just go ahead and just say it again one more time, guys. I really want to say thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Tonight has been
Amazing.
Probably one of the best nights of shows, one of the best shows we've done in a super long time.
Definitely. An amazing turnout.
Yeah, man. And again, I want to give a big thank you to both Emma and Jaden for both joining me tonight. I can definitely say that this has definitely been one of the more fun nights that we've done. Or, okay, I'm going to go there. This has definitely been one of the funner nights that we've had.
Scandal.
Get
Get ready for angry parents to start writing
I
letters
know.
to you.
I'm going to be getting messages on guest relations and stuff. But seriously, though, guys, a heartfelt thank you so much for watching tonight. I'm like super happy with the way that everybody was socializing. I'm very happy with the way that things were in the chat room. And I really, above all, appreciate the fact that everybody has been like tagging pictures and doing screenshots of everything. That's awesome. I love it.
I love that y'all are spreading the love and being awesome.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, without you guys, again, this would not be possible. This is all crowd supported.
You guys are amazing.
You guys are. And especially because these two were some of my first loyal fans right here, and now they're a part of my show. So I mean,
we're part of the chosen few.
Exactly. It's too bad Slappy had to do that job with the bad guy and have to.
Yeah, I know.
What a shame. He missed out. But seriously though, guys, thank you so much for choosing to watch tonight. You could have done something else. And I really want to say a heartfelt thank you to every one of you, because without you guys, this is not possible. I can't stress that enough. I really can't. I know I'm nothing without the support of you guys. More importantly, without people like this definitely would never be possible. All you guys are the ones that help keep me going for like the past 10 years I've been doing this.
I love you too, Matt Jones.
Yes, good kid. Very, very good kid. But again, a heartfelt thank you guys so much for watching.
All of you are good kids. All
of you.
Yes.
All you guys are good kids. Even the ones that are older than me. Again, I want us to give another quick shout out also. Then thank you to Hipster CC for making the graphics for tonight's show specifically. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more stuff soon enough. Again, we'll be seeing you guys probably in the very near future. And remember what I said earlier, guys. More importantly, take a moment to actually be nice to everybody. Be good to everybody. Be good to one another. Like, seriously.
Be excellent. Always be excellent.
Get good.
No hate needed, just love.
Yeah, exactly. Make pizza, not war. Yeah, I went there.
Pizza is love. Pizza is love.
Yeah, exactly. But seriously, though, seriously. Be good to one another. Without that, we're just going to become just another fandom that just fell apart.
I've seen fandoms fall apart, and it's not a pretty sight.
Exactly.
Which time make it this one?
Yeah, let's not be super hoolock.
Let's be actually the fandom that actually gets along and actually is be able to enjoy and appreciate all of our friendships and...
Actually.
Let's keep it alive for many, many years to come.
Exactly. For
Let's not die.
For many... Well, that's a way to put it. But, seriously, though, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We'll be seeing you guys again probably in the near future. Keep an eye out for when the next show will be coming out, guys. We're not 100% sure on when the next one will happen. But we're going to try to keep doing these at least, if anything, at least not twice a month, at least once a month for sure. So, again, heartfelt thank you from Jaden, from Emma, to me. Thank you guys so much for watching again. And we'll see you guys again next time. See you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.